that game on NBA TV if the game in Houston isn't over. They got 3 minutes to go in that one. Let's get back to Toyota Center. Mark.
All right, thank you, Ernie. Timeouts remaining. Dallas, a full and a 20. Same for Houston. Next foul for the Rockets will put them over. Dallas with 2 fouls to give. It is Rockets possession. Just under 3 to go in this fourth quarter, and they are clinging to a 5-point lead. And the is 12. Howard working on Chandler. And had the ball knocked away by Aminu. Good play. So 5 remaining on the shot clock, and Corey Brewer will throw in for Houston.
I expect next time that double team comes to Harden to slide to the left, he'll have a wide open three-pointer.
And here's Harden on a step back for 3. Yes!
Yes.
A huge bucket, like, oh, the steal by Prigioni. They did not see him.
Prigioni, that's what he does, his hardest effort. We saw him get the charge on the other end, get some extra possessions, he would knock down a big 3.
No hurry at all here by Harden. Now the shot clock rolling down. We're down at 3. And a foul on Amino. That is number 6. And James Harden to the bench.
And here's Harden's big bucket, and so disrespectful. I had to steal that from a friend, but I mean, when you just shoot and rise up in someone's face like that and step back in 3 in clutch, that's great D.
A superb game for the 5-year man from Wake Forest, Al-Farouq Aminu, who just fouled out with 14 points and excellent defense. Prigioni over the top. For Jones for 3. Hit one earlier. Here comes Barea. It's a 3-on-1 for Dallas. Barea rejected by Howard. It's put down by Chandler. 6-point Rocket lead with a minute 45 remaining. Rockets working to wrap it up here in 5 to make it their first playoff series win since advancing to the Western Conference Finals in 1997. Prigioni. There's a 3-point attack. Ball knocked away. It's loose, picked up by Barea. Ellis on the hop for Nowitzki, had to chase it down. He's doubled momentarily. Barea, Nowitzki, and it's picked up by Hart. 3-on-1 the other way. Hart for Jones. Behind the basket is that Monte Ellis, who is down and being checked out. It is Monte Ellis. Here's that play again.
Such a great steal right there. And even though Harden isn't looking, he sees the trailer. Monte Ellis trying to take the charge. The ref didn't call it.
State Farm National Bureau of Assists agent Cliff Paul is a visionary assister, just like his twin brother, Chris Paul. Cliff's signature no-ask assist is always a customer pleaser.
Don't worry, Greg. I'm here to help with the window. He's here to help with the passing.
Cool. No matter where the assist is needed, it always ends up in the right hands. The best assist is one you never see coming.
Everybody dies. Some just need a little help.
Game break. Ernie Johnson in Atlanta.
Rules
Kawhi
are
Leonard
made
and the
to be
Spurs
broken.
taking on the Clippers.
Like buildings.
The tip is about 4 minutes
people.
from now at Staples Center. If they're still playing in Houston, we will start that game on NBA TV. Hate to keep telling you that, but don't want anybody to be left out in the cold. So Spurs Clippers on NBA TV if this game is not over. Everybody good? Good. Mark.
Ernie has such compassion, doesn't he?
He does. I'm like, come on, Ernie, I want to watch the game too. Hold it up for me.
1:09 remaining in this fourth quarter. Nowitzki backing on Jones. Nowitzki. The tip by Chandler missed. Rockets have it. Ariza grabs it away.
Rest in
Harden
peace.
fires down. Here's Jones.
I know this.
The celebration has begun here in Houston. Villanueva. Rebounded by Jones.
Stolen again.
The Rockets on their way to taking this series in 5
This is a good game, man.
to advance to the second round for the first time in 6 years. To take on the winner between the Clippers and the Spurs. 42 seconds remaining.
You know, Marv, I saw that bench. The Houston Rockets celebrating on the side, and believe me, you have the right to anytime you close out a team. That's hard, but it's really interesting to saw
acting like he
Kevin
did
McHale
something
go
this
up
year.
and grab Josh Smith, whisper in his ear, and
You would've
Josh
fooled me.
away
He's on
automatically.
the bench looking like real sad.
Dirk right now getting
He
a-
just joined the team, dude.
Coming
He'll do
off the
anything
court
with
and
you.
getting some love from his teammates, saying, "Great job, thanks for what you do for us every year." All
He's on
day,
the Spurs.
Rick Carlisle
The
putting
Spurs game's next. The
stars, Dirk
Rockets just
Nowitzki,
won, so they're going to
Tyson
advance.
Chandler sit down. So
The
we'll look
winner.
ahead. It will either be the Clippers or the Spurs against
Fuck
the
Dwight
Clippers.
Howard.
And, you know, the regular season often
agree.
has no meaning. We show this to you.
Yes.
This is
Danny.
not a knock at our graphics department. But they split the season series.
That question is answer A. Just go ahead and lock that into it for me.
So they'll face either the Clippers or San Antonio. The Spurs won the season series 3-1. And this means that the Rockets will have some time off with the Clippers and Spurs tied at 2. And coming out of the game 5 here on TNT immediately following this one and the standing ovation for Dwight Howard.
Hello?
Who was outstanding tonight. 19 rebounds,
Playing down.
5 block shots.
Nah, I'm still in the middle of my final.
18 points.
You know, and this is what he wanted when they recruited Carmelo and he wouldn't come. When they
I have like 20 questions left, and I can probably play one before Megan gets home if I can finish this quick.
Harden and Howard believed
Just
it
bomb it.
right
I'm
now.
just cheating offline anyway, so it's just how fast can I search online.
Fast can you type, huh?
Well, I actually found a website that has all the answers. I just gotta put it in a search bar and let it find it.
You can't skip this Geico ad because it's
No.
already over. Geico. 15 minutes could save you
I wish
15% or more on car insurance.
Feeding mothers.
Feeling better, Justin?
Not completely.
Alright.
Jeff, I think I found my breakthrough and
Game break. It's me again.
streaming, man.
As promised,
What's that?
NBA TV with the Clippers
I met a
and
guy
Spurs
tonight
just
who
about to tip, so you can
streams
catch the beginning of that game
a lot
there.
of
when they're done in Houston,
Madden.
the Spurs and the Clippers back
He's
here
like
at
sponsored by
TNT.
Curse. He's like a Diamond 2 player. He
All right, back in Houston. 41 seconds.
he
remaining.
also
Both
plays like a
teams
bunch of
are
other shit too. But
strangers
Yeah.
as
he's like, yeah, man, I'll host you one day, and whenever I'm playing, or
And the ball is not
he's got like
out.
6,000 followers, I think. Hold on, 4,000, somewhere around there, something like that.
Let's see what the call is. As
Really cool, dude.
Damn it, Daniel.
inadvertent whistle.
Always by
So-
yourself.
Rookie
It's always
from
by yourself.
Arizona. Involved with Devin
But I mean, he's even had people. I mean,
Dad played at Arizona
DJ
State.
Mateo 904 is his username.
And just playing the clock with 25 seconds.
But he's got like He's got 4,000 followers.
Shot clock down to 5. Johnson for 3.
Yeah, he's got a YouTube channel.
Ball back
How many
to Dallas.
people he's got on Twitter?
With
He's got 20K
16
followers on
seconds to go.
Twitter.
James Harden coming on
Yeah.
and contributed down the stretch.
I told him, you give me followers, man, I'll hook you up at Best Buy. Pay to win, baby. He actually got banned from league for doing the that whole like modding of bots to where you get like riot points and shit, like to refer the friend. He said he got like 65,000 riot points and then got the ban hammer. So he had to make a Smurf that he's like on a Smurf that's going to. He said he's only like Diamond 5, so.
You do it on stream?
I have no idea. I didn't get to talk to him that long. We were just closing and like he gave me all this shit, like his information.
Funny. That's cool. Well, if he hosts you, I'd like to play with you that night.
This is his channel. He works for ADT.
Okay. ADT, they give you the tools to build what you want out of a career.
He says he makes his own schedule at work. He does sales, he just goes whenever he wants. Cool guy. I don't know if he's really gonna host me. I was bullshit, but I really did meet him and talk to him and thought playing with him and stuff. Probably would. But he said the minute he starts playing League, when he streams it, people just quit watching. Because he started like playing, everyone watches him for Madden. So he says like, he's trying to get into other games, like he just went and bought Grand Theft Auto for Xbox One tonight, see if that will help him, see if they'll stay around. He's like, man, I'll be playing Madden and switch to League, and all of a sudden fucking everyone just leaves. He's like, I have like 1,000 people in there, and then all of a sudden I have like 2 because I'm fucking playing League of Legends.
Yeah, I actually got up to, I think, 14 or 20 in Dark Souls 2.
Nice.
Dude,
Dude, I was talking to him, and this girl, I had no idea she was talking to me, but this like younger black lady, he's a big black dude, he's like an ex-Marine, I mean, he's fucking a pretty big guy, and but this girl's like trying to talk to me. I wasn't even listening because I was just talking to him, and he's like, hey man, you want to help her out? I'm like, no, I'll help her out when I'm done with you. I'm like, I get paid by the hour, dude. I'm not trying to make, you know, whatever. And he's like, so she's like, excuse me, can I get some help over here? I was like, yes ma'am. I'm like, when I'm finished up with him, I'll come help you out. And he goes, oh no man, he's like, I knew this was gonna happen. And then she's like, she starts like walking, like leaving the store. He's like, he can help you out. She's like, nah, it's okay, it's okay. He goes, man, I knew that was gonna happen. I'm like, did you know her? He goes, no. He goes, I just know black people, man. They just get crazy whenever you don't help them out and start helping them. I'm like, okay. He goes, I knew that was gonna happen. I'm sorry. I'm like, I don't give a shit. I get paid by the hour, dude. I could stand here for 4 hours talking to League of Legends with you and get paid the same amount of money. But it's funny. He's like, man, I just know what these black people are gonna do. It was pretty funny.
They just started a riot in Baltimore.
She starts throwing video games to the fucking TVs and shit.
Riot just showed up at your Best Buy. You get destroyed.
Well, there's no toilet paper at Best Buy, so he's good. The toilet paper is very popular now.
This shit's crazy. I heard the National Guard got called in today.
Tomorrow it's the Baltimore Orioles and White Sox, and it's just going to be the players playing the game. There'll be no one attending in the stadium.
I heard, well no,
The game got canceled. Oh,
it did.
Tomorrow, yeah.
But no, they're actually coming down, because I read that they're going to be coming to the Rays Stadium to play their game in Tampa.
I heard they were going to play an Orioles, and no one's invited, no one's allowed in.
They even canceled the draft party that they're supposed to be having this week too, or something. They said there at the Ravens Stadium.
Hot dogs, get your hot dogs. It's a tough day today.
Rockets in game 4. Some uncharacteristic mistakes for the San Antonio Spurs. Things that were part of that 114-1
Are you a legendary person?
to the LA Clippers over the
Yeah.
weekend.
You just playing Diablo?
Got to bring that energy and effort.
Mm-hmm.
For whatever reason, speaking with head coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs did not bring that energy or that effort in game 4.
Jordan. Looked to be a good pass to Reddick, who runs all over the place. They don't call plays for him. They say eventually.
I should probably get a few wrong since she doesn't know I cheated, right?
So the shot clock runs down, and just Splitter, you got to recognize that in crowd, Blake Griffin.
They go inside with an athletic catch, and Kawhi Leonard. A Splitter grab and picked up by Green, who has been struggling with his shot. He was 0-6 on Sunday. Now he is 0-7 over the last game plus, and they need him to score.
Well, because of those struggles, don't be surprised.
I wonder if I could tell my classmates to watch my stream while I take the final and because there's no such thing anywhere that says you cannot stream you taking a final exam. Lawyer bitch. My teacher's watching. I see you on Google fucking checking the answers, asshole.
The big fella Splitter goes down.
Should I just catch this?
Call for
You teach me everything you know.
Not bad.
Google taught me it anyway. I do
Started this game 1-6 from the floor. Good pass indeed. Splitter is there. Barnes defending. Jordan defending. Out of bounds and off of San Antonio.
We can see some early changes along the board here for Greg Popovich. Baines or Dial for Splitter. We talked about Bellinelli for Danny Green.
Open shot, Griffin. Blake Griffin from the floor has got 7 points. Has started 3-3. And a big 7-point lead for the Los Angeles Clippers. On a little 6-0 run. Little more than 4 minutes into the first quarter. We say goodbye to NBA TV. Continuing now on TNT.
Fuck up.
Is that Ashley?
Nah, it's some random dopey bitch on Snapchat.
Sounds exactly like Ashley.
Ashley Conover?
Yeah.
My
I was like,
ringtone.
what the heck is Brett in here?
I haven't talked to Brett in a couple days.
State Farm National Bureau of Assists agent Sebastian Curry knows every assist in the book.
I'll get to the bottom of this.
Most not stolen. Down there.
The
What?
smart assist is the best
I got
assist.
2 of them right without Google.
I got bit by a snake.
C'est pas poison.
Poison? Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. I feel that.
C'est pas poison.
That's definitely poison. Apparently, I'm immune to venom. Immune to venom? Steve.
The American dream is terrifying. American history is the history of the scary thing being the exact thing we have to do. Cross that ocean. Walk on that moon. Sign a 30-year mortgage on a home. Scary? Sure. But no match for our colossal self-belief. We're supposed to do scary. Without scary, we don't get to be brave. Buy in. Quicken Loans. Home buy, refi, power.
The clock is ticking and it's time to get going.
Can't do anything. This karma is just throwing me out.
Cold Justice.
How annoying is a good karma?
Annoying.
To NBA Game Time, the official app of the
I
association.
know, man. I know I'm really when I
30
put karma.
teams with video and live scoring, stats, and custom alerts. And up to the second NBA for all.
That's me flying down.
Download the
Karma.
official NBA Playoffs Game Time app on your phone or tablet app store right now.
Take the play. Take the pledge. Take the pledge. With NBA Game Time, the official app of the NBA.
Welcome back to Staples Center, everybody. Clippers with a 7-point lead over the Spurs here in the first quarter. And speaking with both coaches, Doc Rivers and Greg Popovich, before the game, they seem to both think that this is all going to come down to focus and execution. Now, both coaches felt the first 5 minutes would be a good indicator of how the rest of the game would be played, and neither coach could recall playing in a series like this where really there was no momentum to be gained. Another sentiment shared by both Pop and Doc is that tonight's Game 5 is a Game 7, and Reggie, from your experiences, just how pivotal are Game 5?
Well, obviously it depends on who you are and where you're playing, but I used to love to play Game 5s on the road.
You died.
You get that home court energy. But when you're on the road, it's almost like you're a band of brothers. And obviously we got the Spurs here who are the defending champs. Let's see if they can kind of rally around that. That's why Leonard knocks down his second shot of the evening. Let's see if this team can rally around being on the road, trying to come up with this pivotal Game 5.
For that Leonard shot, the Spurs have missed a couple of their shots over the last 3.5 minutes. Here comes Griffin. He has started 3 of 3. Now facing Diallo inside has the same result. Splitter with an abductor issue and a right calf issue is back on the bench. And Reggie called it earlier. He said Diallo may see some early time, and sure enough, Reg, here he is in the game with 6.5 to go in the first in the series, tied at 2. It's Tony Parker with a runner, and that is good news for San Antonio.
I like the recognition, though, by Blake Griffin. He recognized that Splitter not out of the game, so I can use my size against Diallo down low and just kind of bully ball him.
Starting 5 out there, still for the Los Angeles Clippers. Here comes Redick with the Defensive Player of the Year on him, and that is Leonard. Duncan. All of Green's shots with threes on Sunday. All misses. Here's a triple. He's missed 2 to begin this one. Chris Paul. Aggressively, he was working the court in Game 4. Another 3 by Barnes. With a rebound by Tim Duncan.
I like the energy early on here by Tony Parker. Not shooting the ball great, 1 of 4, only 2 points. But he's continuing to attack the basket.
And they go inside with Duncan. The doorstep, the defense by Griffin. He comes the other way.
That's the last thing with your Greg Popovich you need. It's those energy plays by either Chris Paul and right there, Blake Griffin.
Green on the move, goes in tight. Griffin with the rebound. He leads this series in rebounding and assists. Redick, 3. Rebound, Leonard. You said that Griffin in our Game 1 might be the key to the series for the Clippers. He has surpassed, I think, everyone, especially statistically. Duncan with the miss, gets his own miss and puts it back up and in. Tim Duncan, who turned 39 this weekend. All right, we're in L.A., 5-point Clipper lead. Let's check out Lance Fresh as he hits the streets to find out how fans get charged up for good times in L.A.
Right, we can have it.
Don't thank me. Thanks for saving.
You can't skip this Geico ad because it's already over. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Spring Black Friday. Let's save on every bloom, every trimming, every grill. Spring Black Friday is here. Let's do this. Celebrate spring with these great offers. The Home Depot. More saving, more doing.
Ready to roll?
Kaiser Permanente, a leader in preventive healthcare.
Dove Men
Karma
Plus
is
Care Body
actually
Wash
better than the 80 carry.
has hydrating micro moisture for healthier, stronger skin. No matter what you put it through.
I hope that a lot.
Care makes a man stronger.
The NBA playoffs on TNT is brought to you by AutoTrader. Land a great deal on your perfect car. Visit autotrader.com today. And by Sprint. Turn in your Verizon or AT&T bill and we'll cut your rate plan in half.
And Kev, you were mentioning Blake Griffin before. What's been interesting, I said at the start of the series, Blake was going to be the most important player for the Clippers because he's recognizing what his strengths are on a nightmare matchup for the Spurs. He uses his athleticism against taller defenders, and when there's a smaller defender like a Boris Diaw, he's going to take him straight to the post and jump over him and use that athleticism to his benefit.
Reggie, he's been the triple threat, scoring, rebounding, assisting on almost every pass he throws around. They all have meaning. He's averaging 7 assists a game in this series. He's playing the complete game and showing. It's Jamal Crawford now in the contest for the Clippers. Down
Carson, let me
Paul,
pick
and
up
the
that
foul goes on Patty Mills. He is just
pledge real
checked in.
quick.
Anna Ginobili is coming
I'll
for
give it
San
right back.
Antonio. 4.5 to play. A look at Tony Parker.
This is a good move here by Coach Popovich to insert Patty Mills early on. I think in this series, he's been one of the outstanding players off the bench for this San Antonio Spurs team. Averaging 12 in this series and shooting 50% from three-point. This is a team that's really struggled from behind the arc.
San Antonio right now shooting 29% in the series behind the arc, as Reggie just talking about, 31.8. It's DeAndre Jordan, Washington, Duncan, shot clock down to 6. Duncan with another nice spinner. San Antonio Spurs have trailed the entire game. The big lead for the Clippers so far in this first quarter has been 7 points. 4 to go in the first. Series tied at 2. We'll switch on defense. They got Mills now watching Griffith. There's a whistle and a defensive 3 seconds called inside on San Antonio.
Tim Duncan was kind of camping out in the lane, anticipating that Blake was going to get switched on from Patty Mills.
Popovich will tell us everything, even the offense for San Antonio, begins with the defense. He says defense we can control. We don't know if the shot's going to be there, and their shot has not been there a lot of this series. But defense, we can control with effort in the right position.
And that's what was so disappointing in Game 4. Not only could they have gone up 3-1 and took a stranglehold on this series, but it was those 2 efforts that allowed them to win a championship a year ago.
That's it for me. I gotta go to bed.
That's another Chris Paul miss. He has started 0-3. Paul in Game 4, 11 of 19 with the 34.
Talk to you guys later.
It's Ginobili, 2 for 3. Rebound by Griffin, flies right over Duncan and takes it the other way.
Spurs still struggling from that 3-point line. There's the versatility you were mentioning about Blake Griffin being able to see the floor and alley-oop to DeAndre Jordan.
Timeout taken by Leonard. Tripped, but it was on his own feet. It just slipped. Down he went. Well, we told you about Griffin averaging 7 assists a game. He already has 2 early ones here. This one finding Jordan in mid-flights for the Clippers.
State Farm National Bureau of Assists agent Don Stockton has dished out more assists than anyone in history. Heat, Rockets, Bucks, Pistons. He's beaten them all. The best assist is born from experience.
For them, it's only about one thing.
Thank you for all that you've done.
Thank you.
Cold Justice, all new, Friday at 8 on TNT.
Back to Los Angeles, follow along with tonight's game on TNT Overtime. Watch multiple camera angles, including live player cams and more. Visit NBA.com/TNT Overtime to get started. Austin Rivers is checked in along with Crawford moments ago. Now they got the two guys off the bench in the backcourt, and they combined, Reg, for 31 points for the Clippers in their Game 4 win. Mills, shot clock down to 10. Off the foot, it's picked up by Paul on the turnover. Looking. Coming off the wing. Well-timed pass by Paul. That's right. If you own the team, you can look like that. 21-13, Clips on top of basket points. Plus fix for LA.
The Spurs turn the basketball over because they got straight runners that can fill the lane, and another turnover here by San Antonio. It's the third for the Spurs. Chris Paul does a good job of picking the pocket of Patty Mills, and you got to reward the bigs when they run the lane. Look at DeAndre Jordan here with a nice finish.
There's a foul on the perimeter, and Kawhi Leonard will pick it up. One of the interesting things is this was the scene of a Game 1 embarrassment when Griffin went at him time and time again. Duncan will take a breather. They're worried about Duncan's minutes. He had 38 minutes in Game 4. And he's been averaging 36 plus in the series. Out of the door, Steph Griffin's left, and he gets it again and held down by Gio. He'll go once again to the line for LA. Reggie, in this series, neither team has really grabbed momentum. I mean, and there's no momentum in the series. Tied, as we said before, too.
Well, let's give a lot of credit to both these teams playing hard and both of these coaches having their team well prepared. But you're right. Usually you would think after a big win by San Antonio here at Staples, the momentum would have shifted. Then they go on to the blowout in Game 3 at home. But then it was all about the Clippers stealing that back in Game 4.
Diaw picks up his first foul. Taking a look at the upcoming series schedule. It'll be a Game 6 in San Antonio Thursday on TNT, and if there's a Game 7 necessary, we're back here on Saturday night at Staples. And for more information on these games and every series, go to NBA.com or across the NBA Game Time app. Griffin already has registered 6 rebounds. He's already got 12 points and a couple of assists, and he gets another from the stripe. He's off to a huge start.
We love the energy here, not only by the Clippers, but in particular Chris Paul and Blake Griffin.
Davis is checked in. Clippers 7-0 run. Ginobili picked up by Austin Rivers with a screen on top and a foul, and it goes on Rivers, who was, in the words of Chris Paul and Blake Griffin, stars of Game 4 coming off the bench. Austin Rivers had 16 points. He was 7 of 8. He just picked up his first foul.
Well, if it was football, he would have got the game ball. And when he came into the locker room, everyone got out of their chairs and gave Austin Rivers that standing ovation.
Bellinelli is coming for them. Here's Patty Mills off the It is Diaw stepping out of bounds for San Antonio turnovers.
It's so uncharacteristic of the San Antonio ball club to be turning the ball over so early here in this first quarter.
I'm already surrendered.
About the series being inconsistent, this season has been inconsistent for San Antonio. They go into Davis.
Did you start one already, Dan?
And the reason why it was there because all eyes were on Blake.
Just immediately surrendered. I don't know fucking understand.
Big Baby did the right thing by stepping in to that open space.
You threw me an invite. I'm Facebook creeping.
I don't want to do the thing.
Who's inside Davis, who played 19
Oh my fucking god, Jeff.
The numbers wouldn't really reveal it, but everything else said yes. It's Paul.
I don't remember asking for your attitude.
For the first time tonight,
I'm more asking if you give a fuck if you want an attitude or not.
Run by the Clippers. Marco Bellinelli.
Oh, Bellinelli.
He'll go to the line for San Antonio.
How about this pass here by Chris Paul off this side screen and roll between Chris Paul. Look at all the eyes on Blake Griffin. Aaron Baines is kind of caught in no man's land. Should I rotate over to Blake Griffin? He's at the hot start. Big Baby Davis recognized that and just uses that big body.
I want to see your tits.
That's an idea. 6 assists in this first quarter.
Davis just picked up the foul. Number one
See you
with
guys.
the ligature.
See you, man.
Rivers talking to his point guard. Chris Paul was 18th in scoring this season. Number 1 in assists. Number 5 in free throw shooting. Number 5 in steals.
80 carry, please.
Where he put in 32.
Booty banger. Booty bagger.
Put in 34. With another free throw
See,
going in for
not even
Villanova.
fucking banning or picking. Douchebag.
If you're the Spurs, you're searching for
Great
answers
red
early
wood.
on.
I
in
might
this
have to go
ball
chill
game.
80 carry here.
It's really going to start at this
I'm
end
ready
of
for
the
a
floor
nap.
defensively. They've got to come up, find a way to come up with some stops here.
Clippers with 2 starters in. Crawford. Up 3
Jeff, what's
second
going on in
violation.
fucking
3-second violation.
Baltimore?
It's the second LA
I don't know. I just banned myself from
They'll pick up the
the
violation.
media.
Well, we talked
Yeah,
about
I
him
took
parking in
Facebook
that
off
lane.
my phone until they figure shit,
Long
until they
right
get
there
that
for Big
signal under
Baby.
control.
How about when he was in game 4, they were plus 12 in his 19 minutes on the floor.
Was phenomenal. And people are saying, wait a minute, he only had 2 points. No, it was the defense on Tim Duncan and Patty Mills knocked down his first shot. And Spurs coming back to this
All
matchup
these
zone.
emojis.
2-3
Yeah, I
zone
just
here.
opened up the
Problem when you do
emojis
that.
here for you guys.
Offensive rebound opportunities here for
Dr.
the
Powell,
Clippers.
that's my favorite.
Come Team Dingaling right here.
Come to Team Dog. Got lots of work.
Tell me how fast you see when you're ready, set,
And that's 5 quick
go.
points. Now you get a chance to fall back into this 2-3
Alright, so
zone.
the chat instant video's off.
All the reserves off the bench here for San Antonio.
Let me see how fast you get that. But like your stream chat is a little bit slower.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
Opportunity there. That's a bad shot there by Jamal Crawford.
Ooh, baby, suck my dick. The Great Redwood going sport. Booty wants top. Jeff wants 80 cop. That means I'm mid, niggas.
Nice 7-0 run here for the reserves.
I need to watch my mouth. Pussy. You want to pussy? I'm a mod. I'll ban you. Can I ban myself? I can't. Sheet and Mahalery, butter.
What should I go here?
Oh god. Oh, I think I'm gonna go Ziggs Areno. No.
I need you to carry down.
Well, you shouldn't have me come in. GG, bro. Cause I'm the best Ori in town. Girls giving me oil with Ori. I'll take my boy from Baltimore.
State Farm National Bureau of Assists agent Sebastian Curry, twin brother of Stephen Curry, is one of the smartest assisters around. With a master's in disasters and a PhD in calamity, he knows every assist in the book.
You know what reeks on me? My fucking hairy ball sack.
A lot of hay also. I agree.
Well, it's not stolen. It's down there. They're coming out of the way.
A smart assist is the best assist.
Oh, that was a great game.
My mix of Sprite starts with my favorite lemon lime soda.
Ooh, fuck my pussy. Sorry, I'll stop. Stop. Just stop. Stop.
Yeah, that's about it. Sprite LeBron's mix, created by Sprite and me.
Apply. Your application has been submitted.
Ready to roll?
Jeff.
Oh, yes!
Fuck, dude.
Yes!
Said your name like 80 times.
Dove Men Plus Care Body
You're
Wash
over there looking at porn and shit.
has hydrating micro moisture for healthier,
How is it?
stronger skin.
no matter
What do you see?
you put it through. Care makes a man stronger.
I don't know, I'm zoning off. Zoning off for this win that I'm about to get. It's fucking Morgana Silver. Fucking bullshit.
What is justice? How many nightmares you have?
Morgana Silver fucking bullshit. Suck a dick, bitch. I'm last when I hosted the party.
have 1,000 eyes, and you got 2.
What's up? Should I get a Kappa in Jeff's chat? Kappa for chat? Kappa. I don't have Kappa stuff.
Sooner or later, they all gonna get caught.
No, he's not. Why didn't he go in?
I just installed it this morning.
It's not on the pre-existing one?
Capital K, isn't it?
We go to the second quarter. Welcome back to a beautiful night in Los Angeles. Time now for the Lincoln Coaches Corner in moments.
There it is.
And then it's what's Kappa HD, the mini Kappa?
I don't know. I never do fucking emojis.
It's lowercase and then HD. I think it's the K is lowercase.
We've made a few shots.
What do you need to do differently defensively to the Clippers who are off to a hot start?
We could use a little better
You're a fucking idiot.
Efficient.
Oh man, the chat room's really blowing up tonight. Hey guys, calm down in there.
Hey, can we put this in slow mode?
We're gonna have to run. We're gonna have to slow things down.
I did too.
And that run by San Antonio to close out the first quarter with Paul in the game. They were plus 12. He remains on the bench right now. Crawford picked up by Bellinelli. Shot clock is down to 4. Crawford with a 3. Rebound by Mills, who has found his game at the right time for the Spurs. Also, you're talking about Patty Mills.
I guess since I'm a mod, I can do as many as I want.
Quirky here?
Ginobili hits a 3 from outside. Manu
That's a quirky
from
mid.
deep is gone. 4 of 12 in this series. It's the first lead for San Antonio tonight.
And now they found their 3-stroke. Now they're 50% as a team from downtown.
Davis goes tumbling into Baines, who tries to hold fort. And the foul.
And what Boris Diaw was telling, asking Scott Foster, when Big Baby got the basketball, he was in the paint. So he's saying that Baines is allowed to be
I
in that
love
restricted
fat
circle.
fucking pussy in my face. Bitches love face dick.
That's a good call there by the official. He got the basketball near the top of the key.
First time Baines, so one of the few free throw attempts in this series by coming into tonight from the stripe. And again, he was not much of a statistical guy in any specific category.
I'm so fucking
But his
bored.
defense, they thought
Guy
was
from the
huge.
Clippers.
Doc said he was as big a
Kind of like Baby. Baby Davis?
Big boy.
Sorry, Baby Oriana? No. Where's
Running
Oriana?
around there.
That's a foul.
You're gonna get fucked by that shit.
I'm thinking about going to Italy, maybe.
Kind of thought they might put in.
Are you serious? I ain't gonna get fucked by that
Kind of
motherfucker.
thought they would take out Slaughter, put in Baines a little bit early, or Diaw, and sure enough, that's exactly what San Antonio did.
And the energy level has picked up. And
Well, here's a question: if you like pop up with Ziggs, can Yasho ult you?
This second quarter, when your
Probably.
team is shooting 40% from the field and only 25% from downtown.
I love fucking dick in my ass.
The question, I guess, of the Clippers coming in.
I wonder why no one will come
after
into
their
here.
emotional win Sunday was, could they keep? Could they even regain?
They can come into me. What?
Weekend of 114-105 Sunday in San Antonio.
Got him.
Clippers win. Well, it was interesting in speaking with Doc before the game. He says, "Look, it's funny how when the Spurs win a
Ain't
game,
nobody in
like
here.
they did in
That
Game
show
2
got
here, everyone
support?
talks about
Oh
that
my
championship
God.
resolve, digging deep.
Revive
When
support?
we win a game like we did in Game 4,
You fucking
people said,
G.
"Oh my goodness, I
No.
can't believe the Clippers were
Why
that
am I in
mentally
annoying
strong."
lanes tonight?
We have grown
Oh,
in that department
I don't
all
know.
year. We won a lot of
Why am I
fourth-quarter
being annoying
games
right now?
because we are mentally strong.
Well, it's been a game of runs so far. The Clippers had an 11-0 run.
Next.
The Spurs responded,
Yeah.
Reg, with a run of
Slaying
15-0,
support. I wonder if it's
comprised
slaying
mainly of bench
support.
guys on the floor.
Putting his foot in my dick in his
Say
butt.
all bench guys.
All bench
All
guys on the
bench
floor,
guys.
exactly.
I'm about to take fucking teleport. What?
Oh, that better not go.
Jordan gets the miss.
What?
Rebound by Baines.
Fucking Horrible
He's
shot
gonna
with the
come out
Clippers thing.
aggressively after being embarrassed in game one. Otto Ginobili will take it the other way. Marcus
Yeah,
Ellis is
Swain's
okay
court.
as much as it can be at a stage in his
Dog
career that he is.
trainer. I think that's my calling, dude.
Well, the bench huge tonight
Like,
for the
yes, I
Spurs.
trained your dog to lick extensive amounts of peanut butter off my ball sack.
Did I break it?
Shit. Next week we'll do chocolate.
DeAndre Jordan has the mismatch. Good steal by Redick.
Oh, JJ Redick's got the ball. And he passed it.
Rivers was 7 of 8 on Sunday.
And he traveled.
He stole it too.
1 of 3 tonight. Mills is
What?
Patty Mills, +1.
He'll go to the
Boom.
line for the
Patty Mills
Spurs.
for the 4-point play, baby.
Patty Mills.
Boom.
His 31
His parents
games
hated him
coming
so
off of
much,
right
he named him
shoulder
Patty.
surgery.
Boom.
Vital for the
Paddy wagon
championship a year ago.
motherfucker.
Slow
Put him on the
start.
top of his melon.
Grooves in the postseason.
And it's all about shooters finding that rhythm. You see the swag against the head there by Austin Rivers. And it's
I
been
think if I
the
got
energy
swatted
off
in the head, I
bench
wouldn't
here
fall to my back.
by Patty Mills.
We're going to check and see if it was a 2 or a 3. As Rivers picked up his second personal foul, they called a 3. Scott Foster watched.
It's going to be interesting when Greg Popovich goes back to Tony Parker here.
Oh, yes.
Because he was
Stuff
clearly
my
behind that
pussy.
three-point line. Patty Mills has just been fantastic.
What's up,
This
viewers?
series, you mentioned averaging 12 points in this series, 48%
Hello?
from the field.
Hello?
And now he's up to like 56,
He's the viewer.
57%
Are you?
from three-point range.
Are you there?
And he has shot the Spurs team right back in the ballgame.
Load time is awesome.
As a team, they are 4
What's Katie doing? Sleeping?
I think she's watching Greg's Anatomy.
to game 5 only
Greg's Anatomy? That's a sweet porn name.
Doesn't like it when I say
Sold.
that.
That big body is looking for a
Did you say that on purpose or?
I always say that.
right there.
Oh.
He's tied the game at 32. 39 to play
Fucking hilarious.
Second quarter. Diaw, Baines, Jordan, Rivers.
God, I don't know what I'm doing out here.
Baines to try to keep
Oh,
that
JJ Redick's got the ball.
possession alive for the Spurs.
And he passes it.
Shows the most efficient offense in pro basketball in the regular season. The try by Rivers. Off balance and
Remember,
picked up
when they
by
got hurt.
Defensive.
Mills with speed. And Davis
I'm putting your
back.
fucking channel in all chat so they stream
That's
Sniper.
what Greg Popovich was telling Jamie Maggio.
Jamal Crawford with the acceleration. He
He's,
blows by the defense. He
How many
picks
people do you
up the
have in your
2.
thing?
Crawford off the bench with his
In what thing?
hit
In your
on
chat.
5 tries.
Nobody.
The
Well, what are you doing with mine?
5 in a tied series.
Putting it in the all game chat.
Playoffs on TNT.
No, I want that 'cause I actually want to win.
I want to get DDoS, man.
Jeff is the devil. Just went live.
Don't thank me. Thank the savings.
You can't skip this
Jeff
Geico
Hard
ad
Rock
because it's
and
already
Steel.
over. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car
Jeff's little boys crew.
I'll drink you under
I don't know if you ever eat dried fruit, but shit is delicious.
Dried banana's pretty good.
Dried banana, mango, pineapple.
And Shuhei Yoshida and his Super Twins.
Yep.
Together with other defenders
Horse jizz.
they can help make the
You
world
going
a
mid?
better place by
Yep.
playing PlayStation
Yasha?
with you.
Yep.
Get the PlayStation
Climbing
Heroes app
Mount
for
Hero.
PS4, make a purchase for charity, and be entered to play PS4 games with celebrities.
What?
That's his name. You're facing Yasho, climbing Mount Elo.
Ready to roll?
Is that what it is?
Holly Greens?
A fitness.
Alright, so any little fucking dirty little fag.
Some call it magic. I call it good aim.
The Andersons got tickets to the game? How'd they get tickets?
Did you try NBAtickets.com?
But the game is sold out.
The games are never sold out at NBAtickets.com.
Never?
Yep.
Oh, he hurts.
Your dad's a genius. Grab the keys. We're going to the game.
Always available, always 100%
Oh, way to go, Dan.
NBAtickets.com, the official ticket marketplace.
He hit level 2, that's why.
Oh. Every game is a
Back
game
up.
7, it really is.
I was trying to. He flash ignited me and dope
It's
turret.
never over until it's over, even in the games you're up again with they still find ways
So
to
if I have a good jungler, that's where you punish that.
Yeah, every game's a game 7.
That's a good way to look at it. Chris Paul back in the game with him out.
If I would ignite him, I would have killed him.
They were up 13 when he took the seat.
All these flavors and you choose to be salty.
Bonner comes in off the bench. Duncan back in down low.
Up, she heard me.
Loose ball inside, and it's ending up in the hands of Paul. To Barnes, who will slide in for the two.
Clippers are just killing the Spurs in
Thanks, Garrett, I love you.
transition here. 12-6 advantage, and that's 3 points.
Like 7:30 maybe.
Another turnover for San Antonio. 3-on-1.
Why are you laughing?
He got up and batted that one away. Plenty of time on the shot clock. It open. Barnes.
I have to come down there.
With a rebound by Middleton for the Spurs. Clippers on a 6-0 run. How does Paul, someone you watch that tape, how does Chris Paul like going up against Mills as opposed to Tony Button?
Well, he doesn't like one against Patty Mills because he's a smaller defender on him. Kind of gets into his space a little bit. Most guys like to operate against bigger guys because they can.
Yasuo got a fucking kill again.
That's even for point guards like Chris
God
Paul.
damn it.
Ghana got a double kill though.
Kovic waiting his case. Present positions like this. His career when the series is tied in 2, he has won 11 of his 14 in a 7-game series. Paul, Barnes, and back out to Griffin. Another 3-second violation called on the Clippers.
DeAndre Jordan was expecting Matt Barnes to shoot that shot in that short quarter. That's why he camped out in that lane. And that's what Doc Rivers is telling Matt Barnes to take that shot. We have offensive rebounding position.
Duncan picks up his first assist tonight, and Leonard, coming off a performance of 26 on Sunday, has already put an 8 for San Antonio.
Yeah, we're being treated tonight by 2 power forwards as J.J. Redick knocked down his second field goal of the evening. We're being treated by 2 power forwards that are excellent versatility of being able to pass the basketball, and Blake Griffin and Tim Duncan.
Trying to get him inside. Quick range defensively by the Clippers. It's another turnover. And they go inside and Redick.
14-6 now, an advantage at fast break point for the Clippers. That's 8 turnovers for 8 Clipper points here in this first half.
And 4 turnovers by San Antonio in the second quarter alone.
Splitters
He's farming better than me.
Not look right out here. Physically, there's an offensive foul, pushing off in the chest of Blake Griffin.
Splitter picks up his second. He was not running well on Sunday. Popovich and the coaching staff.
He doesn't look comfortable out there.
He doesn't.
No. And if you're Greg Popovich, you've done a great job of getting back in this ball game. Really, your bench has done that. Got to be careful. You can't let this game get away from you.
Griffin with a drive. And that is a foul, and it goes on the Spurs.
That's 3 on Splitter now.
Tiago has picked up his third.
This is the right thing to do. You know a guy can't move because of the abductor injury. You continue to push the basketball and go right at him.
Griffin again is at the line. See how American Express can get you closer to the players, the team, and the game you love by visiting NBA.com/home court advantage. Griffin at the stripe. talking about the complete game he's played. He
Bye,
had a
coming.
triple-double in game 2. He almost had the same a couple games ago. He said coming in, Reggie, that his priorities were rebounding and defense. Well, his defense has been good. His rebounding has been terrific. And his numbers, the offense is just falling right in line with the fine defense he's played.
19 rebounds in game 4. And 20 and 19 in the playoff game.
God damn it,
Chris
Montana.
Paul is back on the floor. Numbers are +6. 8-2 run. Parker into Paul, who held in a foul, and will it count?
Chris Paul turned his head. He was anticipating that the screen was coming up on his left side. When you turn your head, Tony Parker did the right thing. Reject the screen right here and get 2 steps behind Chris Paul. Feels the contact and just kind of puts it up on the glass.
Paul just picked up his first personal foul. 3-point play by Tony Parker. Doc is always encouraging Paul to be more offensive with his
Offensive, defensive, Daniel.
Well, it's shown
Lenard's coming. Here comes Marcos. Here comes Marcos. Right down the lane.
To even up this series. Game 4.
And what John meant by that is he goes, be scary out there offensive. Be offensive with your offensive game. That's a tap in by Barnes, but it's interference.
That might have been off the glass there. That may have been off the glass. I'm not quite sure about that. That could have been a good tip in here by Matt Barnes.
Oh my gosh, that's way off. That's real close.
Oh, you're fucking
Here's
up.
the putback by DeAndre Jordan. Yeah, that's good too. Nonetheless.
5:45 in the first half from Los Angeles.
Nice car.
Actually, I'm gonna have to go. Should I go tier or should I go channels?
You're dead.
State Farm National Bureau of Assists Agent Sebastian Curry knows every assist in the book.
I'll get to the bottom. It's a late tier though, but.
Please go back. Please go back. Please make it. Please make it.
State Farm National Bureau of Assists agent Don Stockton has dished out more assists than anyone in history, just like his twin brother, NBA legend John Stockton. Heat, Rockets, Bucks, Pistons. Whatever you toss his way, he's beaten them all.
Don't worry, we got you covered.
That helps Nar out a lot.
The best assist is born from experience.
Lily Baker is preparing for college. She'll use that education to get a job.
You have your alt up?
She'll use that
Oh,
job
rewarded.
to buy a home. This is Lily Baker. Her mom just refinanced her home and is putting an extra
Oh, that's a little ball there.
toward Lily's tuition. Is about to take over the world. Who's with her? Buy in.
Coming.
Quicken loans. Home buy, refi, power. The American dream is terrifying. American history is the history of the scary thing being the exact thing we have to do.
I guess I was
Cross
waste.
that
That was a
ocean.
waste.
Walk on that moon. Sign a 30-year mortgage on a home. Scary? Sure. But no match for our colossal self-belief. We're supposed to do scary. Without scary, we don't get to be brave. Buy in. Taking loans. Home buy, refi.
The NBA
Snark looking to
playoffs
kill
on
too.
TNT is brought to you by the Lincoln Luxury Uncovered event. Right now, get exceptional limited time offers. By the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge. By Cisco, tomorrow starts here. And if you call yourself a sports fan, you gotta get DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
Well, this June, The Killer is inside. Murder in the First, starring Taye Diggs. He's there on the left with the
Got
hat.
farming, you know. This Corky's a good farmer.
Kathleen
But
Robertson returns with a new mystery, and it's revealed. Murder in the First. Don't miss the season premiere, June 8th on TNT. That's Anthony Anderson there.
Officer Terry English on Murder in the First. TNT.
It's Johnny Green for 2.
Finally.
Good to see that from Green if you're a Spurs fan, because he had a tough outing on Sunday. His defense was called out by Popovich because what Redick did. Now Green is on Redick.
That's what's such a gay champion.
How about this? You've got the defensive player of the year, Kawhi Leonard, on Chris Paul.
Now they switch and he goes on Griffin with a quick hedge there by Duncan. No time to fire. There's a shot clock violation.
So it's been Tony Parker, Danny Green, Patty Mills, and now Kawhi Leonard all checking Chris Paul. Different sizes, strength, speed. Try to slow this future Hall of Famer down.
Spurs are at 44%. Average over Barnes. And Kawhi.
fight, man.
Starts in double figures. They've also got 10 for Mills off the bench. 7 up in Montgomery. He's trying to shimmy his way inside. There was a lot contested with the foul called on Diop. Morris picks up number 2.
He's shooting the basketball there. That's going to be 2 shots. What else was he doing?
Got hot turn.
Now he gets into a dialogue with Scott Foster, who's the one who called the ball on the side. The official who called it, and Josh Tibbins, said it was 2 free throws.
Matt Bonner is checked in. And Hanka Jordan coming into play. When this happened on Sunday, they yanked Jordan. And so Pop got the result he wanted out of that Clipper bench by taking him out. Bonner coming in, picking up his first personal foul. And they put Jordan at the line.
And this is his first attempt at the free throw line. What Popovich wants to do is kind of gauge the temperature of how Jordan is shooting his free throws.
Were you more intrigued tonight by the Clippers trying to recapture what they showed in the form of Game 4 with their win, or are you more intrigued by the response the champion Spurs would have after squandering the chance to go up even further in the series?
So I like to see how teams bounce back from a very difficult loss. So it's good to see how the Spurs were to come out. They were kind of lackluster a little bit early on in that first quarter. It was the bench that kind of galvanized this team. Patty Mills was huge early on, knocking down threes. But to me, the Clippers
just trying to draw them off.
got to show that mental toughness they showed in Game 4.
Coming for me? Nope.
Tim Duncan with the layup. He's got 7 points. He started 3 of 5 with
My shit's not going off right away.
The first 2 as we saw, he'll make another trip to the strike. Second foul on Bonner just came off the Spurs bench for a limited time. Pick up your playoffs promotion at NBAStore.com. Take $10 off orders over $75 or 15% off orders over $100.
Trying not to get caught here.
One score every team. Has gone 12 of 36.
I don't really have much. I can't do much. That was so.
I asked, so why wouldn't you purposely foul him? Of course I would.
Bonner the rebound.
Not good for the game. That's why we disagree.
The shot clock down to 6 as a 3-line. Good shot by Bond.
This is going to be close.
In this series, he came into tonight 1 of 7. Another Hackett Jordan. That's the third on Bond. He's taking triple. At the other end for San Antonio.
Well, stretching the floor with that three-point shooting, and also he's on the floor to use up those fouls against DeAndre Jordan.
This is the Dragon
what
again.
you're supposed to be doing, the Hack-a-Shaq, Hack-a-Jordan, is when you're up. Now you're not allowing Chris Paul or Blake Griffin getting used offensively.
With DeAndre Jordan at the free
Alts
throw
up.
line. Let's
Did they
quickly
take it
swing
though?
across
Yeah,
the
they took
country
it.
to Atlanta, our TNT studio, the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
All right, thank you, Kev. Coming up in just a few minutes, the Sprint halftime report with Kenny, Shaq, and Charles. Going to break down the Spurs and clips, and we'll have highlights of the Rockets win over the Mavs. And later tonight at T-Side in the NBA. One thing about the Hack of Jordan, guys, we know we get the cut in, and they enjoy that. Back to you.
You got it. We have time to get you to tease that terrific halftime show. There's a quick foul. It is on Redick.
Lost a lot out of that fight.
Redick picks up his first. There are a series of things that Tony Parker's battling right now. Left ankle injury, not severe. A thigh injury, again on that left leg, not severe. But a right Achilles, which has been most troublesome for Tony Parker.
Yeah, but I've liked his energy to start this game. He didn't make his shots, but he was looking to be aggressive offensively. And going to that Hacker Jordan, it's worked, because now Dawkins had to take him off the floor. Now the Clippers are much smaller, bringing in Jamal Crawford.
Mike Crawford comes in for Jordan. Ginobili comes in for Bonner. A twisting and turning Parker. Crawford is on Danny Green. Long two. Got the six on the shot clock. And Danny Green has now hit a couple. And the Spurs are on a 14-2 run on the road in LA in this all-important Game 5. And they have captured their biggest lead tonight of 4. Crawford on the move. Just right there. Cleaned up beautifully by the shuffling Griffin. Griffin has 17 points for the all scorers in the game.
Very efficient from the field as well, 6 of 8.
Parker, good move, is free. Snaps it outside. Bonner with a three. Rebound by Barnes. This ball has started 1 of 4. Chris Paul.
He's the best mid-range shooter, and especially point guard in the game. As soon as he comes off those screens, they're leaving it.
That was a terrific pass by Manu Ginobili. And he's found a Tim Duncan basket at the other end of it. Duncan's got 9 with 6 boards.
Oh my.
A lot of emotion tied up in this most talked about first round series in the NBA playoffs.
Steve. Steve. I have like low mana.
You have a turret, right?
We have a turret.
Can't skip this Geico ad because it's already
Field
over.
too.
Geico.
I don't have
15
ult.
minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
We're not gonna get this.
Just leave it, just leave it.
Trying to take both turrets.
Kaiser Permanente, a leader in
My
preventive
ult's up in
healthcare.
10, but that's all I have.
What if there was a place where nothing was impossible?
No way. Tomorrowland. It exists?
Come on! Fight.
Why me?
He thinks you could fix the future for tomorrow.
What kind of cables are these?
Trying to transmit people.
Like us?
Can't you just be made, move on?
Tomorrowland, rated PG.
The American dream is terrifying. American history is the history of the scary thing being the exact thing we have to do. cross that ocean, walk on that moon, sign a 30-year mortgage on a home.
What the fuck is this Nard
Scary?
doing?
Sure. But no match for our colossal self-belief. We're supposed to do scary. Without scary, we don't get to be brave. Buy in. Quicken Loans. Home buy, refi, power.
Dove Men Plus Care Body Wash has hydrating micro moisture
fuck out of
for
this
healthier,
lane.
stronger skin. No matter what you put it through. Care makes a man stronger.
Don't eat all of just the dried fruit. Take a handful of shit.
I just took fucking nuts. Get out.
Stick my nuts in your face.
No.
What is this idiot doing?
Who knows?
Welcome back to Los Angeles for now Records and Milestones presented by Jim Beam. Playoff games in NBA history. Tim Duncan passing the legendary Kareem Abdul-Jabbar over the weekend. Tonight is 239th. For more information on this record, head to BleacherReport.com/records-milestones.
And
Fights like a bunch of handicapped people.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bruin fraternity. We're thinking and praying for you, big fella. Speedy recovery, my friend.
Oh my god. God
Dude.
damn it!
Where was that all 5 seconds ago?
I don't want to waste it just on him. I half
Those are
melted
kills
him
at
on
this point. Dude. You didn't want to waste it on him, but you wasted on...
I was gonna waste it on her getting off of you, but she didn't stay on you as long as I thought.
I don't understand how we got these kids in this game.
I am loving what I've been seeing by Blake Griffin in this series. I came into this series saying he had to be the most important player for this Clipper team if they wanted to knock off the defending champs, and he has not disappointed. You guys slump off, he's able to knock down that shot. We just saw him knocking down an 18-footer. How about with Tim Duncan backpedaling, goes straight to the rack.
Well, some of the easy points, as the scouts like to call them, points in the paint. Clippers +8. Second chance points, Clippers +2. Fast break points, Clippers +10.
And that's going to drive Greg Popovich crazy, because that's all about energy, effort, running back in transition.
And now the Clippers +4 points to the free throw line. For the three-point shooting in San Antonio, as kept it the way it is, but the Clippers are on top by 2. They've led by 14. San Antonio an early lead of 4. He goes to Kawhi with the mismatch on Chris Paul. Rebound by Redick.
Good defense by Chris Paul against Kawhi Leonard down low.
Since that San Antonio lead of 4, by the way, Clippers on an 8-2 run. Griffin again, free to five. Lakers 6 of 9. Ginobili of 6 with that union right there. Mono Ginobili puts it down.
Cho'Gath's missing, so
Ginobili's
I'm
got
not even
8
gonna...
coming off the bench with 3 rebounds and 3 assists, so he's got his fingerprints on this one.
And finally, that three-point shooting for the Spurs has resurfaced here. Got him with the body. He sure did. Was great going
never
straight
here.
up, but his momentum carried him straight into the body of Chris Paul.
That's a second on Kawhi Leonard.
Does a good job of contesting right here, but look at the momentum of his body. Got him down low.
Greg, you're just rattling off some statistics. Another one which probably doesn't come as much of a surprise. The bench in San Antonio already has a 25-7 edge on the Clipper bench. And here at the free throw line is Chris Paul, who had the worst game. Chris Paul, who had the worst game of his season in Game 3 and one of the best in Game 4.
Stop.
Let's take a look at the upcoming playoff TV schedule. TNT tomorrow night, Game 5. Brooklyn at Atlanta. And Portland will be in Memphis at Thursday, Game 6, Chicago, Milwaukee, the Clippers, and San Antonio.
Who's coming back?
Friday, Game 6 is on ESPN, Atlanta, Brooklyn. Game 6, Memphis, Portland.
Just have so much knockout for this Yasho. Morgan is way out of position. Good.
I got a 3-man ult off that time.
Doesn't do anything.
And a foul on the Clippers. And I think Clippers had a foul to give.
And I think the foul was on Chris Paul. And what Doc is upset about, he's saying this is a loose ball.
It's like targeting someone different in there.
Here's the words going on between Chris Paul and Tim Duncan.
Everybody's targeting different people.
I mean, Chris Paul did the right
No,
thing.
talking Megan. What crackers? I might have, I'm not sure. Huh? I just grabbed shit. It's
With the drive by Butler, outside Ginobili. In mid-flight, kicks it back to Leonard. It was deflected by Barnes. Time to fire. Here comes Griffin to Paul. A free. Good if it goes. And we're at halftime. Bodies on the floor. You can feel the intensity with every dribble and every collision on the hardwood. The all-important Game 5, the champion Spurs and the Los Angeles Clippers. It's LA by 1 at halftime on TNT.
I'm not gonna make it.
for what?
State Farm National Bureau of Assists agent Cliff Paul is a visionary assister, just like his twin brother, Chris Paul.
Need a rod.
Cliff's signature no-ask assist
Who?
is always a customer pleaser.
Don't worry, Greg.
Fucking-
I'm here to help with the window. He's here to help with the pass.
What is that thing called?
Rod of Ages?
No.
No matter where the assist is needed, it
Oh,
always
the
ends up
fucking-
in the right hands. The
The
best
pistol?
assist is one you never see coming.
That is. Their
When there's a
armor, they
place
magically.
where nothing was impossible.
I need to get Azonias so I can't get targeted by them.
Tomorrowland. It exists?
Yes, but it won't for much longer. This Memorial Day. Come on! Fight.
Why me?
He thinks
I'm saving my ult to anybody that jumps on me, so I'm really not engaged with my ult.
Time to transmit people.
Like us?
Can't you just be amazed and move on?
I'm saving my ult as well, but.
Hey fans, even when I'm not racing, I still know a couple of tricks to get the most out of every gallon of gas. Going easy on the throttle and increase your MPGs on race day, game day, or every day. And if you get stuck in traffic in the stadium, save gas by turning off your car while you're idle. And to get the most from your gas budget,
Oh, I had
the
to
Bank
do it.
Americard Cash Rewards card and earn 3% cash back on gas. For more tips, check out bankofamerica.com/getcashback.
God damn it!
That's about right. Right LeBron mix. Good like Sprite me. For a limited time.
I mean, Azonia's quick enough.
Dove Men Plus Care Body Wash has hydrating micro moisture for healthier, stronger skin. no matter what
That was
you
fun.
put it through. Care makes a man stronger.
This dude's name is Violently Fappy. The dude that I've talked about, that DJ Mateo.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious. I think he's streaming.
Man, what a second half we got coming up in this game. The Clippers and the San Antonio Spurs with the series lead at stake. DeAndre Jordan up top.
What are you doing
Clippers
now?
by 1 over the Spurs in a 2-2 series. Great game 5 out there at Staples Center.
I don't know.
Halftime report.
Babe, what are we doing?
Charles Barkley, Kenny the Jet Smith, and
Wrong answer.
Shaquille O'Neal. Boy, there have been a couple of runs by the San Antonio Spurs when they fell behind in this game. Notably, that 15-0 run bridging the first and second quarters. It was all
Yeah, the
bench.
Samsung Whites game are
bench,
nasty.
the Stars weren't really particularly playing too well, but
I'm gonna get a
San
Talon in
Antonio
the
others,
Thresh.
They do it again. And these guys are specialists at what they do. We all know they move the ball to
What is it?
perfection. Right there.
Yeah,
Boris
Samsung
Diaw,
White
not
skins.
really a scorer, but if you
Oh,
give
yeah.
him opportunity to play,
Guardians of
make
the
points, he
Sands,
will.
Guardians of the
This guy
Sands.
right here is a
Arclight
specialist at what he
Bane?
does. Patty,
Where are they?
Ball-seat Mills,
They're on
he
the
shoots
fucking
the
main
three.
page.
And right here, Kawhi
It's the
to
Ash.
this guy in North Carolina. Kenny
Singe,
Smith,
Rengar,
sometimes he's
Talon,
off, but when he's
Switch,
on,
and Thresh.
he's
I might
on.
just
And this
get
guy
the
right here
Talon
was
and the
brought
Thresh.
in the game
They're not on
to
mine.
hack DeAndre, but guess what? He's the Red Rocket. He still can
I
shoot.
see Guardians of the
San
Sand.
Antonio,
Here,
others
you
keeping
fucking
the
idiot.
Spurs alive. And in the words of my good friend Kenny Smith, it's going down to the wire.
Going down to the wire, baby.
Yeah, they have runs of 15.
Oh, I thought you meant the main page of the
The
client.
Clippers have the lead by 1. You said it
Oh.
before the series started. Blake Griffin's a handful. He had 21 in the first
That
half,
looks
which
stupid
matches
as
his
fuck. The talent
playoff
looks kinda
high
cool.
for a
Oh,
first
that's
half.
cool, man. He's in like
You
jeans
look
and
at this
shit.
series, you go back and look at any game. They can't stop
I might do
Blake.
Talon and
They
Rengar.
got nobody. They're either too little or they're too big. And he's so athletic, they just can't stop him. But Ernie, just watching this game is going to come down to a couple things. Blake and Chris Paul dominating. Whatever they can get out of DeAndre is a bonus. But can the Clippers get anything
I forgot
out
that
of their
they played
bench?
with Rengar.
Because
Rengar's
you go
fun.
back to game 1, it was Blake and Chris. They were just magnificent.
That Twitch
Game
looks
2,
cool.
the Spurs bench basically won the game. Game 3, the Spurs bench won the game. Game 4, the Clippers bench won the game.
That's
The
the
first
back of
half,
Thresh is pretty
Clippers
sweet.
started. Blake was fantastic. Chris was all right.
I'll probably go hang out with Megan, maybe play
bench
some Mario
kept him in
Kart,
the
go to the
game.
gym,
And I think
take a
it's gonna
walk,
come down
we'll do something.
to
Take a
that.
walk.
I think it's going to come down
Yeah,
to the wire.
we like to take dogs
Kenny
for a walk
says
at
something
night.
all the
It's
time.
nice and cool.
He says, Charles,
Don't get
damn, you're
raped.
good looking.
I have pepper spray.
That's the first thing he always says. But the second thing he says, the game is going to come down
But
to
I might want to get
execution.
raped, I'm not sure.
And the Clippers, they blew game 2, not executing.
Alright,
down
man.
the
I'll catch you
stretch.
later. I might be
We
on
know the
later,
Spurs
I
are
don't
going
know.
to
But
execute.
nah, I'll catch you
Can
tomorrow.
the Clippers execute down the
Alright, see ya.
stretch?
You've been quoted a lot already in this halftime report. Both guys quoting it. What's on your
Well, I'll explain what I mean by down the stretch execution. So it's really simple. This is a really simple win for either team. If you're playing against the Clippers, you keep Blake Griffin off the free throw line, and you put DeAndre Jordan on the free throw line. Simple. You can allow him to shoot 7 to 10 for 10, but you can't allow Blake Griffin to go 7 for 8 from the line. And if you're the Clippers, when the bench comes in, you make Patty Mills a driver, and you make Ginobili a jump shooter. That's execution. If you follow that game plan, you will have success against these guys because the other players will be consistent. Chris Paul will do what he does, Tim Duncan, but those are the X factors to me in the execution of the game.
I need some clarification on the word execution. When you say execution, do you mean make a play or call a play? Because it seems to me at the end of a game, the Clippers, they don't call plays.
Yeah, sometimes it's that.
They
Sometimes
don't call
it's that.
plays in the game. It's just pick and roll. But the Spurs,
Right.
they
But that
make plays
execution,
and call
right.
plays.
You know, I said something. When I went out and did the Spurs game this year, Greg Popovich, who's the best coach in the NBA, said something very interesting to me. He said, what's the difference between Kawhi Leonard this year and last year? He said to me, he's understanding when we call a play for him, it's for the Spurs to score, not him to score. Right. It was so profound and yet, as you say, so simple. So simple. He says his first couple years in the league, when I called this number, he thought he was supposed to score. Now he is learning, and I wish I could teach every young player in the world this. Just because they call your play is for the team to score. It doesn't mean you take a bad shot. And great point, Kenny. I'm not used to saying that.
It's a 1 point.
I've never said you good looking.
After
It's
24
so
minutes.
Oh, you used to turn handsome.
54-53. Back with more in just a second.
Welcome to the Sprint Halftime Report. Bring in your Verizon or AT&T bill, and we'll cut your rate plan in half.
So here I am in the middle of nowhere with my customer, and I turn around and there's 3 rattlesnakes.
Oh, right at the good part.
Hey, Dave.
I got it. I got it.
What? We got a meeting at noon.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Don't worry, Rob. You're covered.
Okay, sorry. Where was I?
State Farm agents are there.
I always take my toll.
Freedom of choice is what you got. Freedom of choice. Freedom of choice.
Time for a true display of skill.
This is the Samsung Experience Shop, only at Best Buy. And this is
Rules
the
are
all-new
made to be
Samsung
broke.
Galaxy S6 Edge.
Like buildings.
It has built-in wireless charging, so it's ready to go whenever you are. A vivid 5.1-inch screen that looks great even in direct sunlight. And a camera with wide selfie mode to capture all of life's special moments. The new Samsung Galaxy S6 and S6 Edge are here. Expert service, unbeatable price. Best Buy.
The clock is ticking and it's time to get going.
Cold Justice, all new Friday at 8 on TNT.
Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
And we welcome you back. Oh, geez.
Oh, my God.
You know,
Yeah.
they say some pictures never get old. That one does.
We need to do some new makeup.
Sprint cut your bill in half.
Can you make it bright red?
Highlights Dirk Nowitzki and the Mavs trying to stay alive in Houston.
This was a very entertaining game.
Dwight Howard had 18 points and 19 rebounds.
Yeah, he stayed around the rim. You've had a fantastic series, Ernie.
Dirk cherry picking and cutting the lead to 5 with 3 minutes to go, and James Harden at 28. And as Rick Carlisle said after the game, that was one of the 2 huge shots for Sunday.
You know what they didn't
do?
That's called dagger.
Yeah, you know what they didn't do? They didn't have Dwight Howard setting picks at the three-point line. He stayed around the rim, and he was a big guy.
Houston wins its first series since 2009. They're waiting on the Clippers.
Wow.
The Spurs.
2009.
Yeah.
State Farm National Bureau of Assist's Agent Sebastian Curry knows every assist in the book.
I'll get to the bottom of this. Most not stolen. Down there.
A smart assist is the best assist.
I'm Jay, and this is Stuart, and we're interns at Expedia answering your questions about travel. Matthew asks, a lot of times when I fly into Fort Lauderdale instead of Miami, it's cheaper. Coincidence? Obviously, it's not the case all the time, but we've crunched some numbers, and flying into a smaller alternate airport is cheaper almost 50% of the time.
This is so much better than the chair.
You're really sweaty.
What if there was a place where nothing was impossible?
No way. Tomorrowland, it exists.
Yes, but it won't for much longer. This Memorial Day. Come on! Fight
Why me?
He thinks you could fix the future for tomorrow.
What kind of cables are these?
Kind that transmit people.
Like us?
Can't you just be amazed and move on?
Tomorrowland. Rated PG.
Finally, somebody is gonna pay for this. Don't take no sitting down. Let's go.
Cold Justice. All new. Friday at 8 on TNT.
For the latest NBA news and updates, log on to NBA.com.
You've been watching the Sprint Halftime Report. Bring in your Verizon or AT&T bill, and we'll cut your rate plan in half.
They are privileged to die at my feet. Freedom of choice is what you got. Freedom of choice. Freedom of choice.
This is the Samsung Experience Shop, only at Best Buy, and this is the all-new Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge. It has built-in wireless charging, so it's ready to go whenever you are. A vivid 5.1-inch screen that looks great even in direct sunlight. And a camera with wide selfie mode to capture all of life's special moments. The new Samsung Galaxy S6 and S6 Edge are here. Expert service, unbeatable price. Best Buy.
What if there was a place where nothing was impossible?
No way. Tomorrowland, it exists.
Yes, but it won't for much longer.
This Memorial Day.
Come on!
Fight
Why me?
He thinks you could fix the future
for tomorrow.
What kind of cables are these?
Kind that transmit people.
Like us?
Can't you just be amazed and move on?
Tomorrowland. Rated PG. For them, it's only about one thing.
Thank you for all that you've done.
Thank you.
Cold Justice. All new. Friday at 8 on TNT.
You know, Reg, I don't want this series to end. No, absolutely not. We've just enjoyed it so much. It's tied at 2 with great intensity here in Game 5 on TNT. Kevin Harlan, Hall of Famer Reggie Miller. The bench for San Antonio plus 18 points in the first half.
We heard the guys at half talk about focus and execution. And the Spurs got off to that slow start, but Greg Popovich, we talked about there's a reason why this team has won 5 championships. They rely heavily on that bench production. 25 points off the bench. Patty Mills was huge, along with Ginobili knocking down those threes.
It's time for the stat of the night, presented by Corona Extra.
We talked about my keys for tonight, containing Chris Paul. Great job early on, only 2 of 6. He does have no turnovers and 6 points, but that's coming off 34 in Game 4. We talked about the three-point production. Finally, it has shown up for the San Antonio Spurs and the bench production. But that's no secret because we know the Clippers don't have a deep Clipper bench.
So the Spurs with a 31-point second quarter, their highest scoring quarter of the series. For more, to Jamie Maggio.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Spurs are also having their highest shooting game from three-point range. Right now, 50% on 6 of 12 shooting. In the first 4 games of the series, they've shot 32% from beyond the arc. Clippers coaching staff telling me that's something they want to lock in on here in the second half. Guys?
Jamie, thank you. No changes for the starters out there for the Clippers. Some of the interesting numbers individually. Chris Paul is 2 of 6. Crawford is 1 of 6. Jordan at the free throw line is 2 of 6. 21 points for Blake Griffin, with 8 rebounds and 3 assists and 3 steals. Duncan's got 10. Mills has 10. Here we go, second half. Duncan's on top, knocked away by Barnes. Retrieved by Duncan, 9 to fire. Leonard on the wing. He goes up against Jordan. Now Paul, doubled by Barnes. Shot clock at 3. Parker.
Oh, that was bad, Jimmy.
Ahead to Redick. Into Tony Parker. And fouled on the play.
It's kind of how we started this game. The Clippers getting out in transition. Tim Duncan with the putback. He thought that was going to go straight to Tony Parker, but it landed in the hands of J.J. Redick, who again, as someone found that shooting stroke, 4 of 7 from the field and has 9 points.
First foul goes on Tony Parker. Duncan a screen. Parker will probe. Now low, and it's Splitter. He split the defense.
They're calling a foul on DeAndre Jordan.
Jordan picks it up inside, second on DeAndre. This series, Reggie, is so even. These teams have played so even in so many ways. It's hard to distinguish sometimes, you know, who's got the capture of any kind of momentum. Although the last team to win, the Clippers, certainly had it coming into this game.
Well, that's why he's going to be the last man standing. We heard Kenny Smith at half saying he can't wait for the finish of this ball game, is because both of these teams are so evenly matched. They're both well coached. Each game, both coaches have made adjustments on the fly. You can't rely on what has happened in the last game. And that's what makes it so intriguing here, as Splitter misses both.
So the difference, because they are so even, might be execution. Who executes better?
Not only who executes better, but we see what the X factor tonight has been. It's been the Spurs bench. Charles was saying, can Doc Rivers get something from his bench to go along with his 3 superstars in Jordan, Griffin, and Chris Paul?
Soft touch, aggressive move by Chris Paul with 8. It's Duncan looking for Splitter. Got good position on Blake Griffin. Thiago Splitter, bad abductor and all with his first 2. That may be a turnover as Griffin goes to chase the Paul pass. At the other end with an over and back. Coming into this series, the number 3 seed Clippers were 56 and 26, had won 7 consecutive games, 14 of 15. And the Spurs, the number 6 seed, came in 55 and 27, had won 11 of 12. 21 of their 25 final games of the regular season. On the move, double teamed. Leonard is fouled by Barnes. And so we had 2 of the hottest teams coming into this series a week ago.
Having to face one another in the first round. And that's what a lot of people were somewhat scratching their head, because if you're Golden State, you're on the other side of the bracket here. You potentially cannot face the other 2 hottest teams in the same conference, because whoever wins here, they theoretically can lose in the semis. And if you're Golden State, you never faced the LA Clippers or the San Antonio Spurs.
How about drawing the defending champions in a first-round match? Barnes picked up his 3rd. Clippers lead by 2. Their lead has been as high as 14 in a game which has seen 8 lead changes. All first half.
And a little more engaged in the game before. And I like what Doc Rivers told us. You know what? We stopped trying to spoon feed him. Let him go out there and just kind of earn it. Get it in transition, as we saw the first play of this second half. Don't run any plays for him. Just let him run out there and run naturally.
And the ball will eventually find him.
The ball will always find shooters here. Nice little back cut just take a dribble, go straight to the deck there for J.J. Redick. What I love what he's done, he's been more active at the offensive end. You don't need to set plays for him. Motion.
J.J. Redick in motion. J.J. Redick has gone 5 of 8. Second Clipper in double figures with 11. Good spin move to get free by Parker. Now faces Griffin. Tony gets the ball, snatching it inside. And he can't get the ball on the doorstep to drop in. And Chris Paul the other way. 3-7 with 8 points and 8 assists at the point.
Parker continues to struggle. 2 of 9 from the field and only 5 points.
Griffin open again. Jordan is there. DeAndre with a tap in on the miss. Jordan's got 10 and 10. Another double-double for DeAndre Jordan. And the Clipper lead has climbed back to 6. Shooting 49% from the floor. One of these teams will be on the brink of elimination after this one.
Hey everybody, let's all lean in together.
Show the world you support women at work and at home.
When men lean in, everyone wins.
Help women aim high.
My brother would always pick me above his friends to be on his basketball teams.
It's moments like that you carry with you forever.
Hi men, are you?
Pass Kevin Durant Esquire the bill and score half off your wireless rate plan. Call toll-free 1-844-835-HALF. Bring us your Verizon or AT&T bill. Turn in your old phone and we'll cut your rate plan in half. Switch now and we'll pay whatever it costs for you to come to Sprint. Kevin Durant is a baller, not a lawyer.
Freedom of choice. It's what you got. Freedom of choice.
Safety Shield Technologies. The only thing left to fear is your imagination. Nissan. Innovation that excites.
We're testing Hanes underwear with X-Temp technology.
Yep.
Just gonna play it.
Wedge?
Yep. It speeds evaporation to help keep you cool and dry. Hanes X-Temp technology. When you're cool, you're comfortable.
What's up, everybody? It's Lance Fresh, and I'm here in LA to find out how people take things to the next level. How do you give yourself that boost? I do a workout session in the morning. That's how I like that. It's crisp, it's clean. Mountain Dew Kickstart brand. Brought to you by Mountain Dew Kickstart. It all starts with a kick.
Back at Arakan Staples Center in downtown LA, Griffin with 21, Leonard with 11. Witness the redefinition of hero ball. It's not just the little things, it's the right things. The NBA playoffs coverage continuing tomorrow with a pair of Game 5s. Brooklyn, Atlanta, Portland, Memphis. Tomorrow, 7 o'clock Eastern on TNT. That's Kawhi Leonard. Baines has come in. Splitter is on the bench. That was a change on that break. Starting time off there for LA. Paul over Parker. Tony with the rebound.
These next 4 or 5 minutes are going to be crucial for the San Antonio Spurs with Baines in there. I like them bringing in more size because of the rebounding here by the Clippers.
Parker aggressively finding his shot, probing the inside. Griffin at the other end. Redick gave a look and now puts up a long 2 with a rebound by Duncan. Parker.
Take your time. Be patient now that you have DeAndre Jordan on you.
Duncan draws Griffin. Foul on Blake. Right to him. There was 9 on the shot clock, and it's the first on Blake Griffin, who continues his marvelous series against the champion San Antonio Spurs. With Tim Duncan at the free throw line. You know, the Spurs, Reggie, could have had a higher seed and won the Southwest Division, but lost the final game of the year to New Orleans, who had to win themselves to make the playoffs. And so they went from number 2 in the West to number 6. That's no home court. It does get to a game 7. Game 7 is back here in LA.
So here's the question you have to ask yourself. Can they win 3 straight series on the road to get to the NBA Finals? And then possibly start on the road there, which I believe they would probably have the best record unless it was Atlanta coming out of the Eastern Conference. But I wouldn't put anything past a Greg Popovich coach team. You know they're going to play hard.
Duncan from the free throw line has gone 3 of 4. Paul had it knocked away by Leonard. Now single digits on the shot clock. Paul 3 of 8. Snapping it outside, tripping the 3. Tapped by Jordan, picked up by Tony Parker. Ahead to the galloping, and you can say that at 39. Duncan, and it's picked up by Tony inside with a little more than 4 minutes gone here in the third. Again, he draws Jordan. This time Barnes is on Duncan with a nice spin move. He can't get it to go.
Tim Duncan's going to need oxygen after those last 2 plays.
Paul bumps and corralled as the Clippers go the other way, having missed their last 9 threes.
And Duncan can't believe that. Not only did he run in transition and miss a layup, he got the ball back with the smaller Matt Barnes on him, did a quick pirouette to get into the lane and missed another lane.
He's averaging 36 minutes in the playoffs. In this first series, he averaged 29 in the regular season. Duncan knocked it away.
Comes over the steal, and now he's playing point center.
Cross court, Parker. And he draws the defense of DeAndre Jordan.
How about the defense here by DeAndre? Okay, I'm not mad at you, big fella.
Baines, touch pass. Duncan, touch pass. Leonard, 3. Rebound, Barnes. Redick putting on the brakes and feeding to the trailing Chris Paul. Defended by Green, held by Green. It looked like just good defense on Paul by Danny Green.
Now they're going to call the foul on Chris Paul. That's a frustration
call.
Chris Paul looking for the offensive foul.
So Paul has 3, Barnes has 3, and 3 on splitter for the San Antonio Spurs, who get some nice defense from Danny Green right there. Trailing by 2 in the third.
State Farm National Bureau of Assist's Agent Sebastian Curry knows every assist in the book.
I'll get to the bottom of it. Most not stolen. Down there.
A smart assist is the best assist.
What does color feel like? With our highest pixel density display ever, your world will be more vivid than ever. The Samsung Galaxy S6 and S6 Edge. Get up to a $200 Best Buy gift card when you trade in a working smartphone.
What if there was a place where nothing was impossible?
No way. Tomorrowland. It exists.
Yes, but it won't for much longer.
This Memorial Day.
Come on!
Fight.
Why Why me?
He thinks you could fix the future.
For tomorrow.
What kind of cables are these?
Kind of transmit people.
Like us?
Can't you just be amazed and move on?
Tomorrowland. Rated PG. In 3 days.
We're the Avengers.
Let's finish the job.
The summer's most anticipated movie arrives.
Show them what we got.
Rated PG-13.
Dove Men+ Care Body Wash has hydrating micro-moisture for healthier, stronger skin. No matter what you put it through. Care makes a man stronger.
During that break, Doc Rivers to his Clippers in our State Farm audio assist tonight in Game 5.
Beat them as a team. We're going to lose to them individually. All right? We're a better team. We're not that individual. We got to play together and trust each other. Everybody. Let's go.
Things that Greg Popovich says about his San Antonio Spurs. We're not good individually. We're good as a team. Popovich has said often, we're as good as our parts are. A miss long from Leonard. Baines got the ball, but a shove inside, and it goes on Aaron Baines, who picks up a foul for San Antonio, number 2.
And that's really what Doc is saying. You know, we've been talking about through these playoffs, hero ball. They're playing hero ball the wrong way. You know, everyone's trying to do it themselves. Move the basketball, share the basketball, play within the team structure, and we can be successful.
Working on Duncan. Rebound by Tony Parker. The Clippers have missed 5 consecutive shots. The Spurs have missed 4 consecutive shots. They go down low. Approaching 6 to play in the third. Tony Parker working on Paul. Draws the double. The coach here by Jordan. Got 1 to 6 to push the star to 5.
Paul, that would be his 4th.
How about that?
I think they're going to give it to J.J. Redick.
They are. Redick picks up number 2, although Paul was right in the vicinity. How does Parker look to you? It was clearly on Redick. How does Parker look to you? Because Mills, when he was in the first half, was very effective for the Spurs.
Looks a little tired. He's banged up. He got the ankle injury that happened in Game 1. He's had the hamstring injury. His lower back has tightened up. But look, Greg Popovich told us before tonight's game, we are a no-excuse team, and Tony's not going to use those excuses. He's not shot the ball particularly well. Think about it, Tony Parker's playoff numbers. He's averaged 19 points. He has shot 46% from the field and a little over 5 assists through all his playoff games. In this series, he's only averaging 9 points and shooting 32% from the field.
6-time All-Star and the one-time Finals MVP, 32 years old. The victories, the road is scaling off right there. There's a throwaway by Tony Parker. They go inside Barnes. It was intended on the pass for Griffin. It sails out of bounds, and we have not had a field goal either way in the last 3 minutes of this third.
Greg Popovich, you got to think about bringing Patty Mills back. Patty Mills was that spark plug in that first half. His shooting alone.
He was 3 of 4 in 9 minutes with 10 points. Parker got the screen, repositions, long 2, gets it over Griffin. Tony Parker. Good sign for San Antonio. It's the Spurs by 1 with a 7-0 run, and Jordan was inside for the Clippers at the 5:29 mark, and Dion is reaching in for his picks up a foul.
Look at the lift here by Tony Parker.
Good on that shot.
These are shades of that Finals MVP.
Well, he's told Pop, he says, I'm tired, and I've had a hard time all season long. Getting my energy as Dion checks out with 4 fouls and Baines back in.
And kept not only getting his energy, but finding a rhythm.
Griffin. Duncan came out to defend. Jordan was held. And a foul inside on Aaron Baines.
DeAndre Jordan has been a monster on the offensive glass.
3 on Baines.
Look at the position down here. Talking about the big guys, jostling and holding and clutching.
Barnes will leave. Crawford will come in. But Jamal Crawford in 13 minutes is 1 of 6 and had the terrific game 4 down in Texas on Sunday. Crawford was 6 of 13. The drive by Blake and a foul on Baines again. Aaron, he'll pick up his 4th.
I think they were fouling Jordan on purpose.
Jordan will be at the line. Hey fans, be that guy that everyone talks about, who knows everything about your favorite team before the rest of your friends. Download the Team Stream app from Bleacher Report to get all your team news first. At the line is Jordan to a 6-11 boards, 10 points. Now he's got 11 and 11. With Ginobili and Bonner checking in for Baines and Danny Green for the Spurs.
DeAndre Jordan free throw game by game. You want people to stop fouling you intentionally. Do what DeAndre Jordan is doing right here. 2 mates, back to back.
He says, Jordan does, that sometimes Duncan will follow him down court after they've intentionally fouled. He says, hey, I'm sorry, brother, we're just following orders. And Jordan really appreciates that. Here's a half pass by Leonard, a rejection by Jordan. And he squirms free to get the pass to Paul, who gives to Blake Griffin. And traveling, called on Griffin. Wow. Wiping it away. Wow. And a call, Doc Rivers.
I mean, what a move by Blake.
I'd like to see that again.
I mean, that was so close. That's close.
It was close.
Close.
Parker to Bonner. Bonner's at a 3 tonight. Ginobili. He drives the defense on top now from Jordan. Bonner will attack. Rebound by Griffin.
Excellent defense by DeAndre Jordan. And they're fouled DeAndre Jordan on purpose here.
Jordan said that when he was growing up in Texas, and DeAndre is only in his 7th season, Duncan is 18th as a foul goes on Bonner for a 4th time, is that Jordan said he grew up in Texas, outside Houston, watching Tim Duncan. He says, that was my guy. I had his poster on the wall. That's who I fouled. And now to play against him, this Hall of Famer, he says, is an honor. For more, let's go to Jamie.
Yeah, thanks, Kevin. You know, Jamal Crawford, 90% from the free throw line this year. I asked him, have you ever given DeAndre any advice, any tips? He said, you know what, he just overthinks it. But then he laughed and said, you know, here's another one. He said, DJ will shoot a 3 in warm-ups and then miss the free throws. He goes, hey, man, how can you do that? How do you miss the free throws? But then Jamal said, I'll tell you what, DeAndre hits them when we need them most, as we're seeing right now, you guys. And also, Jamal is constantly picking up everyone's best on offense. So his free throws are the last thing for him to work on to be a Hall of Fame type player. Hey, we'll take it.
Well, he's hit his last 4 free throws, Jamie. He was 0 of 4 on Sunday. Stops the streak right there. He had the 2nd worst free throw percentage in the NBA. Detroit's Andre Drummond was last. But he's made 4 of the last 5. And the Clippers will take that with 4.5 to go in the 3rd. He got tangled up, Ginobili with Redick. And JJ has picked up the foul. It's number 3 on Redick.
And as you just mentioned, for DeAndre Jordan making 4 of those last 5, it gives Greg Popovich something to think about now.
It gave Doc Rivers something to think about on Sunday. He actually was pulling Jordan, putting him on the bench.
Well, he took him out in that first half because of that. So now you show that you can make these free throws. It kind of changes up that strategy a little bit.
Parker walking with a noticeable gimp. I don't know if you can see it there at the top of the screen. He's going to check out. Patty Mills is going to check in, the Aussie.
What?
Sometimes Reds just Better to focus on the game, not worry about that.
It's kind of hard when they're screaming in our ear right behind. Look, I'm used to that chant. I used to hear it all the time. OG sucks. I always wanted to know, suck what though?
Maybe they thought that was relaxing.
I'm just asking a simple question.
I got you. So the Clippers will come the other way. Another hand for Jordan right there. The Clippers have not had a field goal in the last 5 minutes. Jake's really You're searching for rhythm, you're searching for some momentum, you can't get it. 2 fouls on Mills, and this is the finish.
He has great form, great follow through. Look at that. I mean, he's goosenecking that up there, holding it up there. He's got it. Holds the ball proper. Look at the follow through.
13 players in the NBA this season shot 400 or more free throws in the regular year. And of that group of 13, Jordan was last. No great surprise. The next nearest was at 71%, so there was a pretty significant drop-off. The season he was 39% for this terrific player. When Doc had the job, he said, one of my first calls was to DeAndre. He said, if you concentrate only on rebounding and defense, I guarantee you'll become one of the premier players defensively and just known in the NBA. Now, he hasn't made an all-star game, and he finished 3rd in Defensive Player of the Year, almost inexplicably this year. That's for sure number 2. But he is now shooting on the radar. He also so much for the opponent.
Should have been an all-star team with his numbers, especially when Blake was out. And he was my Defensive Player of the Year. I know it went to Kawhi Leonard. But how about this? He'll end up on an all-NBA. He'll be a all-NBA player.
Patty Mills is in 10 to fire. Duncan is picked up by Jordan. Duncan at 39. Nice spin move inside by Tim Duncan, who answers again. He's played 26 minutes. He's got 13 points on 9 shots. Another hack at Jordan at the other end. With the third quarter clock at 3:59, the game has slowed to a crawl. Mills picks up his 3rd. Watch this move by Tim Duncan.
Never gets old.
It is a beauty. It doesn't.
Never gets old watching a thing of beauty. I mean, I could watch this all day from Tim Duncan. And the guy is just so fundamentally sound. And at this age, being able to be this productive in the playoffs, just turned 39 years young.
How comfortable must it be to be a member of this championship San Antonio team? They've brought back all 13 players returning from last year's team. The continuity has been there. They got 12 players off the finals team from 2 years ago. The culture is established. Duncan says he's never had more fun than he's having right now. Popovich, of course, has hung his hat on him. It's been a relationship that will go down the annals of the NBA as one of the best head coach player relationships and tandems we've ever seen.
And that's why team sports are so special. You know, you hear the term band of brothers, and you look at this Spurs team, they are so comfortable because a lot of these players are role players that probably wouldn't even play at other places.
Mills got it from Duncan, a triple wide open, and he buries it from outside. Mills has found his stroke. Another foul.
And this is the system players we're talking about. You know, a lot of these guys we talked about, they probably would be the 11th or 12th man on other teams. But Greg Popovich gets the best out of them.
Mills picks up his 4th. And Mills is playing so well, but he's accumulating a lot of fouls.
Well, because they're going towards that strategy of Paca.
But he's been more effective than Parker with his shot.
And I'm not quite sure he's going to finish the game. I think they're going to go back to Tony Parker. So if you're Greg Popovich, you're just going to let him do whatever he wants. He's knocking threes down. He's intentionally fouling.
Mills tonight off the bench, 13 points on 5 shots, a great ratio.
And it's all been from behind the arc here. There's the elevator play right there. Comes right through and knocks down the 3. In transition, here's the 4-point play with Rivers over the top. I've just loved everything that Patty Mills has brought to the table in this series.
So Jordan has scored the last 7 points for the Clippers. bench story right there. Significant, certainly. 31 points in the game by just 2 players off the bench, including the guy they just called the foul on, Austin Rivers. Austin Rivers in game 4, as we mentioned earlier, 16 points. Crawford had 15, a combined 31. Rivers has picked up his 3rd personal foul.
And they've made Doc react to it again
like
in the second half.
4, you're right.
Now they've had to take out DeAndre Jordan because of that hack of Jordan. And see, what makes it great is not only is he missing free throws, but the Spurs are scoring at the other end. So now, if I'm looking out here on the floor for the Clippers, Chris Paul doesn't have a rhythm. Blake Griffin doesn't have a rhythm. Now they're going to have to try to come up with some energy this last 3 minutes and 26 seconds to try to find some rhythm.
How about some energy in the building? The place is slapped.
Well, they're more upset.
This.
They're more upset at Greg Popovich for doing the haka than really cheering on their own team.
And because of this strategy, and then a nice 3 moments ago by Mills, the lead is 5. It's the biggest tonight for the champion Spurs. Late in the 3rd, here comes Griffin with 21, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. They'll take it in. Always leveled by Green.
Everybody back up.
You felt the thud over here at midcourt. Griffin hit the deck hard. First foul on Danny Green. Green is a rugged defender.
He fell on that right elbow.
Sure did.
Is that the same elbow he had surgery on where he missed 15 games?
It was infected, you may recall. It was the infected elbow surgery that caused him to miss 15. And he wears the protection, as you see, on the
just
shooting
for
elbow.
things like that.
Fouls in the quarter. The Spurs have 10. The Clippers have 3.
And by the way, I'm going to applaud the officials here for not going over to the monitor and seeing if this was a flagrant foul. This is a good foul by Danny Green. Goes up with both hands.
We haven't had a flagrant in this series.
No.
Clippers say about the Spurs, they're the quietest team we play. They don't bicker on the floor among themselves. They never chastise the refereeing. He said the only thing we ever hear from them is when they're barking out defensive calls at the other end.
Well, it's the culture of the San Antonio Spurs. That reflects in the technicals, over the last 5 years? What have they had, only 57?
Yeah. 58 this season alone on the Clippers. You're right, Reg. That's a good number. Here's Leonard on the doorstep, and Griffin was defending. Griffin, by the way, at the free throw line, getting his first points of the half. Here comes Paul. Blake Griffin the other way as Davis is checked in for Jordan. This is Crawford looking for his shot, and still looking. He's 1 of 7. Ginobili. Duncan is open. He beats Davis inside. And the big man on the gallop throwing down a sledgehammer with the 15 and 7 rebound night going for him with 2.5 to play in the 3rd. They hold Griffin. He tries to break free, and there is a foul on San Antonio.
Now you could put this odds at Vegas. Tim Duncan outrunning Glenn Big Baby Davis with the finish. You have got to be kidding me. This is a man who wants it.
Played in 77 games this season, his most in 5 years. Did Tim Duncan finish 15th in rebounding, 6th in block shots, almost headed the season with the double-double.
But Kev, if you're Doc Rivers, that can't happen.
Yeah.
That can't happen. You can't let a 39-year-old man outrun you on the break.
Foul goes on Leonard. He picks up his 3rd. I'm going to glance at the foul as he's 3 on Leonard, 3 on Splitter, 4 apiece on Diaw, Mills, and Ginobili. For San Antonio, foul problems, no one with 4. They got about 4 guys with 3, including Barnes, Redick, Paul, and Rivers.
Also, too, in this second half, what that haka has done, we talked about taking Blake Griffin out of this game. He had 21 points at halftime. He only has 24, and these are coming from the free throw line.
Exactly.
So it's taking his rhythm out.
There's a foul. It goes on Davis.
So just look at the body language of the Clippers right now.
It's horrible. They'll walk to the other end to shoot free throws, and Davis picks up the foul here. Number 2 on Glenn.
And because it's become a snail's pace, I'm looking at Austin Rivers. There's no sweat on him. Right? There's no sweat. Look at Big Baby Davis. Is there any sweat?
They may show this to the Board of Governors this summer.
No,
I hope they show it in real time.
Yeah.
I hope they show it in real time.
You might not make your flight tonight. The way this is going. I'm not in favor of them changing the rule, but they're going to change the rule.
That's a good graphic right there by a crew in the truck showing the
29 minutes during the regular season, and he is up to almost 36.
And looking still very good here in game 5.
Averaging a double-double. And the greatest power forward this game has seen.
We've had 29 free throws total in this third. Griffin. Oh man, he just cut on a dime.
No rhythm. Look at this.
Goes in again. Rejected by Duncan. Duncan thought he had all ball, and that expression tells it all. Clippers have gone 7 minutes without a field goal. And news break, we have more free throws. Duncan picks up his second personal.
There's a quick shot by Chris Paul, who gets his own rebound.
Yeah, good call. It hit him on the wrist. Huh?
And here's my thing. Really? He's going to argue that?
Well, you know how it is. Sometimes you fool him.
I never argued a call.
You never did. Hold on. Can we rewind that tape and play that one?
I just wanted to make sure you were listening.
Oh, I'm listening. I'm listening. I got nothing better to do except watch a bunch of free throws. 30 of them now. 30 free throws in the third.
People saying that we have to get up for work tomorrow.
Bill Simmons, please tweet about this. I don't care what else you tweet about. Please tweet about this. Free throws.
But why him of all these of everyone?
Because he is like the Clipper fan. And
he's a Celtics fan.
He's a great voice for pro basketball. He is Mussery. Here we go with Leonard. Oh, kicked off. Hold on here for Griffin. He gets the steal. He pumps it through at the other end. Mills now takes it the other way. That breaks the drought of 7.5 minutes with nothing from the floor falling in for Los Angeles. Ginobili trying to carve his way into 2. It's loose. It's playing twisted. And picked up by Big Davey. He inhales the ball. He gets it off to Paul. It's Crawford to Paul, who finds himself alone and shot fired. And Griffin underneath Paul back to the inside.
Back-to-back turnovers by the San Antonio Spurs. That's 13 for the game for 16 Clipper points.
Another tie with a dive inside by Kawhi Leonard, the Finals MVP. Taking it in hard, hitting the deck on the play. Griffin tries the second foul.
Oh, I love the hustle here by Big Baby Davis. No one's going to be able to get the ball from him. And how about Chris Paul? That's 9 assists now on the evening. As the owner, he's starting to feel it. He's not tired.
Leonard. Kawhi from the line, 70% in this series, averaging 25 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists in this series. Terrific numbers. Look at that shooting percentage of 60%.
I'm speaking with my good friend Mark Jackson, and he has a point because he said this. Kawhi Leonard should be on the Olympic team. He should have one of those plays. For what he does at both ends of the floor, I might just jump on that bandwagon for my good friend Mark Jackson.
I think that's a fluid situation. Buffer. No fouls to give. This is the spin out. Big Baby Davis.
Well, there's that energy off the bench.
Leonard, now the pace is picked up. He dives inside. Davis picks up a rebound. He scores at one end. He falls on the deck and wins a crackling match for a loose ball. Crawford on the fly. He puts it in. The crowd is alive, and the Clippers have grabbed momentum.
Nice way to end the quarter here if you're the Clippers.
Nice touch over by Ginobili. He met both Barnes and Baby, and a foul called on Glenn Big Baby Davis. It is his third.
Well, you want energy off your bench. It's been Patty Mills for the Spurs and Big Baby for the LA Clippers.
He's cheering because his team has now grabbed a hold of it. Well, that's working on that left knee, and it's never good. Manu at the free throw line. The excitement of big-time boxing comes to True TV. Don't miss Metro PCS Friday Night Knockout. It's exclusively on True TV beginning this Friday, May 1st at 10 p.m. And there's another bout to keep track of on Saturday. Ginobili. Manu has come off the bench with 14. 3 rebounds and 4 assists in Crawford. On his rhythm, but missing on that level now with the loss of the reaching ends of Matt Barnes and the San Antonio Spurs will have about difference of 2 seconds. Game clock, shot clock to work with. One starter on the floor for the Jim Spurs, and that's Danny Green. Barnes, Reddick, the starters on the floor for Los Angeles. Ginobili, Bellinelli to the three. It's a 2-point San Antonio lead. 6 seconds to go. Crawford, surrounded by black jerseys. Rivers positions for the 2. At the buzzer time. Austin Rivers has come alive in this series. The coach's son puts it down to tie the thing up at 82 going to the third. Clearly beats it. Spurs led by 6, but the Clippers close the third on a 12-6 run. You're watching the NBA playoffs on TNT.
State Farm National Bureau of Assist's Agent Sebastian Curry knows every assist in the book.
I'll get to the bottom of it. Most not stolen. Down there.
A smart assist is the best assist.
Hi, hi, howdy, howdy, hi, hi. Well, everyone is minus, you could call me multiply. Just so you know, yes, yes, I'm that guy. This is me on the regular, so you know. Yeah, yeah, you know that I know. This is me on the regular, so you know. Anything less is obviously absurd. Haters get the bird, more like the eagle. This is my movie, stay tuned for the sequel. Yeah, yeah, you know that I go. This is me on the regular, so you know. Yeah, yeah, you know that I go. This is me on the regular, so you know.
Rizzoli and Isles are taking a break.
You're not thinking of doing something crazy, are you?
But the biggest season yet is worth the wait. So
We drink. Cheers.
Rizzoli and Isles returns this June.
That sounds crazy.
On TNT.
What if there was a place where nothing was impossible?
No way. Tomorrowland. It exists?
Yes, but it won't for much longer.
This Memorial Day.
Come on!
Fight
Why me?
He thinks you could fix the future.
for tomorrow.
What kind of camels are these?
Trying to transmit people.
Like us?
Can't you just be amazed and move on?
Tomorrowland. Rated PG.
this Friday.
We're the Avengers. Let's finish the job.
The summer's most anticipated movie arrives.
Show them what we got.
Rated PG-13, Friday.
We welcome you back to Game 5, series tied at 2 here in Los Angeles. Moments ago, Jamie Maggio caught up with Clippers head coach Doc Rivers.
Guys, thank you. Coach, how would you assess this third quarter?
Wow. Both teams, both teams are just trying to find something. Both teams went small. It's just one of those games. It's a tie game. There's 12 minutes left. I'll take that.
A 12-6 run for the Clippers to end the third. How do you continue that momentum and close down the fourth?
Because, you take Chris Paul and Blake off the floor and we make a run, that's a bonus for us.
Thank you.
And it was minus 11 in the first half when that same thing happened. Hayes just picked up his 5th personal foul. Wrapping up that third quarter, 22 total fouls, 35 total free throw attempts. Here is Austin Rivers at the line, who tied things up as the buzzer was sounding, closing the third. It's Rivers, Davis, and Barnes with Redick and Crawford out there. And during that break, we saw Griffin being worked on by the team chiropractor. Not only the knee, but the neck. The knee was worked on by the trainer. The neck was worked on by the chiropractor, Owen Davis. Trying to get
for both clubs, and you see who this ball went out of. But basically, we talked about the bench production. Well, you have both benches in right now in a tie game, while the starters get a little breather.
Barnes and Redick, the only 2 starters on the floor right now for the Clippers. It's Davis with Baines on him. Oh, a huge screen. That's a foul. Myers falls, and Redick got him up top. And J.J. picks up the foul. Number 4 on J.J. Redick.
Good screen. And even better acting by Manu.
Mills remains. Ginobili against Rivers. Baines and Big Baby. This is a 3 by Danny Green, which will circle around and trump. It's 85-82 San Antonio.
I love the benches here. Which bench is going to increase the lead before the starters come back?
On the move, Crawford. 1-point game.
Doc Rivers not taking any chances. Chris Paul's at the scorer's table.
Jamal 3 of 10. Here's Bellinelli. Got the screen positions for the... Oh, it's an offensive foul. It's an offensive foul, and it goes on Aaron Baines. And he is out of here. Fouling out.
And Boris Diaw was coming in for him anyway here. That's a good call there. Wasn't set.
Jordan has come back in for the Los Angeles Clippers. Parker has come back in for the San Antonio Spurs. Paul is in, so Crawford, Paul, Jordan, Barnes, and Redick.
Well, if you're Greg Popovich, you cannot forget about Patty Mills on your bench.
The way Mills has played tonight, I don't think he will with 14 on 7 shots. 5 shots, excuse me, by Mills. He's 4 of 5. Paul maneuvering over Bellinelli. It's Chris Paul. He's got 12. 8 of 11 in 32 minutes for Chris Paul. The most agree is the best pure point in the NBA. Diaw's on top. Ginobili set a screen. Redick will chase him. Manu with the penetration, kicks it back out, and that is a Clipper foul. They threw him down like a bag of potatoes. Redick picked up number 5.
Won't be shooting. Look at all the contact here on Manu Ginobili. Look at all the white jerseys.
There's a throwdown. We were kind of blinded by it because of players. It was just a bump. I like the Devin Harris, Dwight Howard thing in Dallas. That Houston series. Rockets advancing by the way tonight. Here's a Ginobili shot on the doorstep and another rebound by DeAndre Jordan, who grabs onto his 13th. Oh, stutter step ball. What a move! Chris Paul just broke his ankles with that move on the defense.
Oh my God. CP3. You got Danny Green backpedaling in transition. This is what you do. Put him in the cooker. Little stutter step, freeze move. Danny Green, welcome to your Kodak moment, my friend.
Freedom of choice is what you got. Freedom of choice. Freedom of choice.
This is the Samsung Experience Shop, only at Best Buy. And this is the all-new Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge. It has built-in wireless charging, so it's ready to go whenever you are. A vivid 5.1-inch screen that looks great even in direct sunlight. And a camera with wide selfie mode to capture all of life's special moments. The new Samsung Galaxy S6 and S6 Edge are here. Expert service, unbeatable price. Best Buy.
The Isles are taking a break. But the biggest season yet is worth the wait.
So, what now?
We drink. Cheers.
The Zoli Niles returns this June
That sounds like crazy fun.
on TNT.
What if there was a place where nothing was impossible?
No way. Tomorrowland. It exists.
Yes, but it won't for much longer.
This Memorial Day,
Come on!
fight
Why me?
He thinks you could fix the future.
for tomorrow.
What kind of cables are these?
Kind of transmit people.
Like us?
Can't you just be amazed and move on?
Tomorrowland, rated PG.
It's important for me to give back to the community because I'm helping change somebody's life.
I always feel like when you focus on more people outside of yourself, life just feels a little bigger.
The best way to give back is by your actions.
Now that I'm a professional athlete and I know the impact that I can have on youth, the things that I can do to help out the community, I feel like is really important.
Blake Griffin has come back in for the LA Clippers with 10:09 to play in the fourth. Griffin in this series in the fourth quarter, 3 of 12, just 7 points. Didn't play in the fourth quarter in game 3 of the series. Parker's out there, Diallo with the screen, Green, Bellinelli, and Duncan off the screen, Bellinelli. A 3-point hit by Marco Bellinelli.
Spurs are dialed in from downtown tonight. We were wondering when they were going to find that shooting touch. Only 31% coming into game 5, 10 of 19 tonight.
That's 27 points. Green is watching this ball. Screen by Patrick. Griffin is just there. Passes it down to Crawford, short. Gets caught by Duncan. It's out to Bellinelli. The Spurs will reset. Jordan to break the tie. With the foul on the side of the head.
Smart move by Boris Diaw because he recognized that DeAndre Jordan was going to close on that drive. He thought he was going to go up with that left hand, but he used the rim as protection. That's just a smart move.
Three on DeAndre Jordan. Diao for the series coming into tonight. 8 of 10 from the stripe. First offering right there. He's averaged 30 minutes a game. He's only got 15 tonight. 30 minutes a game in these playoffs and 10 points a game. 2 points tonight. And half the minutes. There goes Barnes. Here comes Redick.
Here's the best scoring unit for Doc Rivers and his Clippers. Now that Jamal Crawford is on the floor here for Matt Barnes. And much smaller, more lethal offensively.
Crawford is 4 of 1.
Crawford, he makes more tough shots.
Parker the miss, flipping the rebound. Tony Parker 4 of 12. Griffin comes up with his second rebound. He's got a double-double again with his 28 and 10. Here he comes, flying down the lane. And it hangs. Duncan comes up with it. I don't know. Wow. 8.5 to go. Bellinelli, Diao, look at the rotating ball. It's Parker finding Duncan. Pretty basic, patient dancing by San Antonio.
Basketball. I mean, this is beautiful basketball to watch.
Spurs are shooting 45%. Clippers are shooting 47%. Crawford, 3. Bellinelli the rebound. Diao hits with that guard. Here comes Marco. Parker maneuvers, 15-footer.
Needed it.
Tony Parker has hit a couple here in the fourth. 14 points. Make it 12 for Tony Parker. But a 3-point lead for San Antonio. The fourth quarter clock at 7:50. One of these teams will be on the brink of elimination after tonight.
Let's do Spring Black Friday. Let's save on every food. Spring Black Friday. Celebrate spring. Great offers.
Freedom of choice is what you got. Freedom of choice. Freedom of choice.
An enemy has been slain.
I'm Jay, and this is Stuart, and we're in.
Rizzoli and Isles are taking a break. But their biggest season yet is worth the wait.
So, what now? We drink. Cheers.
Rizzoli and Isles returns this June
That sounds like crazy fun.
on TNT.
This Friday.
Where's the Avengers? Let's finish the job.
The summer's most anticipated movie arrives.
Show them what we got.
Rated PG-13. Friday.
We've become this poor traffic. No one should be paying these prices to call their own.
AT&T, tune in worldwide and we'll cut your rate plan in half. Switch now and we'll pay whatever it costs for you to come to Sprint.
The NBA playoffs on TNT this
Brought to you by American Express. The journey never stops. By Miller Lite, the original light Pilsner. Cheers, it's Miller time. By the State Farm National Bureau of Assists. No one assists alone. And by the Kia Optima, official vehicle of the NBA.
Tony Parker just made a jump shot. He was defended by Crawford, which really upset head coach Doc Rivers moments ago.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. We're going to go get it, not them. We got to go win it, not them. Come on.
And what Doc Rivers is talking about is you can't be looking to the officials for help. We've got to go out here and get it ourselves. So when you go to this smaller lineup, three-guard lineup for the Clippers, that means Jamal Crawford is going to have to guard. Oh my goodness, what a nice move. Great alley-oop there by DeAndre Jordan.
Jordan now with 17 points. Chris Paul with the assist. He's got a double-double with 10 assists and 14 points. We've had 17 lead changes in the game. 4 have been in this quarter. Bellinelli, he finds Duncan, defended by Griffin. Rebound offensively by Diaw. Rebounding numbers overall the base is insane. San Antonio has 2 more offensive rebounds. That Clippers 7 across the board. Duncan a screen. Caught by Redick, and the Clippers will take it. Shooting 47%. High screen right there by Jordan. Ball wide open. Jordan got a hand on it. Gives it home.
Nice box out there by Tim Duncan.
As the game goes on. Passes into Jordan outside Diaw with a beat up 3. Griffin trying to sign up the defensive Diaw. Diaw with 6 rebounds.
That's the move there by Blake to attack.
Parker into Crawford. Crawford the foul.
Tony Parker just trying to go at Jamal Crawford every single time, and that's what Doc Rivers was upset about. And I'm trying to allude to that with this 3-guard lineup, Crawford is going to have to guard Tony Parker. If you're Parker, you got to continue to be aggressive. He's lucky he got away with an offensive foul there.
Looked like he was holding on to the hip too, yeah. And that's the first on Jamal. Bellinelli checks out. Kawhi Leonard is back in. So the starting 5 out there for San Antonio for the final 6:04. 4 starters out there for the Clippers. Bryant's on the bench. Crawford taking his place. San Antonio's ball, 6 to go. Clock at 7. Diaw is picked up by Griffin with a fake. And the mid-ranger. It goes in. Boris Diaw 2 of 5 with 5. He's been rebounding. He's got 7 of those tonight. And San Antonio Reds by 3.
What a degree of difficulty shot there by Boris Diaw.
Griffin triple. And in this series, that is only the second 3-point shot attempted by Blake Griffin. But there's a foul on Diaw when he picks up his 5th for the San Antonio Spurs.
And that makes things interesting because with Baines having already fouled out, and Splitter being very ineffective, with Greg Popovich, you can't afford for Boris Diaw to counter this ball.
Clippers have missed the last 4. Redick coming off the screen. Got it to go. Off balance, acrobatic. J.J. Redick, they call it a 2. And Redick's got 13.
Oh, I would try to go with post up Jamal Crawford with Kawhi Leonard guarding.
Less than 5 to go. Parker looks at the jump. Green looking for the triple. Rebound by off the hands of Griffin. It's a Tony Parker. And a technical foul. Hold inside. official pointed in the direction of it is on Chris Paul.
Well, that's the last thing you want to do in a game that could very well come down to a single possession. You do not want to gift wrap points.
The free throw line. This season he was 87%. Field goal by Kawhi Leonard, his first field goal of the second half for the Spurs.
There's the missed shot there by Tony Parker. And this easily could have been over the back there by Danny Green. A lot of contact down low here. Now look, did he really throw the basketball at the official Josh Tiven, or was he thinking about the intent of Chris Parker? Or, excuse me, of Chris Paul.
Bellinelli is checked in. Leonard is on Paul. They had Duncan on Griffin. Shot clock at 17, 4:42 to go. Spurs' biggest lead has been 6. Clippers' biggest lead has been 14.
Absolutely, the intensity has really picked up here.
Griffin, who was 0 of 6 in his fourth quarter. There's the throwaway right there by Griffin. Lesson was poked away. A turnover by Griffin. Had a couple of those in that overtime game in game 2 here.
And Kevin, to answer your question, it was poked away by the Hall of Famer.
Good defense by San Antonio. Leading the other way. Shot clock at 2. Big shot that time by Tim Duncan. And Duncan's got 21 points and 9 boards. And we just saw the steal. Paul zigzags for 2.
And I like what Greg Popovich tried to do there. You put Kawhi Leonard more size on Chris Paul.
It's Bellinelli inside, but a lot of white jerseys, and it's picked by
What'd you do that for?
The get it, the drive, the scoop. Rebound by Duncan. Leonard will drive and kick it out. Diaw triple. Good! Boris Diaw! Timeout Clippers! The San Antonio lead is 7. Their biggest tonight.
Tim Duncan with the fadeaway here from the corner of the free throw line. And then in transition, Kawhi Leonard to Boris Diaw. 11 made threes for the San Antonio Spurs.
They might go hecker.
Freedom of choice. It's what you got. Freedom of choice. Freedom of choice.
This is the Samsung Experience Shop, only at Best Buy. And this is the all-new Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge. It has built-in wireless charging, so it's ready to go whenever you are. A vivid 5.1-inch screen that looks great even in direct sunlight. And a camera with wide selfie mode to capture all of life's special moments. The new Samsung Galaxy S6 and S6 Edge are here. Expert service, unbeatable price. Best Buy.
Rizzoli and Isles are taking a break.
You're not thinking of doing something crazy, are you?
But the biggest season yet is worth the wait.
So, what now? We drink. Cheers.
Rizzoli and Isles returns this June.
I don't know where I'm going. You guys confuse me.
On TNT.
This Friday.
Avengers? Show them what we got.
The main event. Boom arrives. Avengers Age of Ultron. Rated PG-13 Friday.
There comes a time when even an all-star assistant
I'm not the
uses
best sport.
assistants himself.
Why do you be worried about identity theft? Everybody does. So that's when somebody tries to use my name, my likeness. Yes, sir. Like if they try to look like me, but with the fake mustache and glasses. Yes, exactly. I think I'm gonna need some help with that.
Gary.
When assisting is in your you know it.
Oh my Chop.
Don't just blend in, blend out. Grand Marnier.
Pass Kevin Durant, Esquire the Bill, and score.
If you're buying, I'm in.
1-844-835. Bring us your Verizon or AT&T bill. Turn in your old phone, and we'll cut your rate plan in half. Switch now, and we'll pay whatever it costs for you to come to Sprint. Kevin Durant is a baller, not a lawyer.
I'll support it.
You see the three-point shooting in the series, and tonight, Clippers almost with a Lutarski. They've got 7.7%. Reg 1 of 13.
It's been the team plus 30 advantage for the Spurs. For the regular season, they have averaged teammates in this series 7.5.
Pass. Jordan will answer. 19 for DeAndre with 13 rebounds. Griffin with his 6th assist. Here comes Tony Parker with Duncan, Diaw, Leonard, and Green. Approaching 3 to play.
Now it's time for the Clippers to step up their defensive pressure. Start overplaying some of these wing passes.
Duncan looks up at the clock, but at the other end, had it knocked away inside. Picked up by Diaw, 1 to fire. He's got to throw it.
Oh my God, that was a good shot.
Who's had an incredible fourth quarter. He's got 8 points and 3 rebounds. Diaw has been magnificent in the fourth for the champion Spurs.
Didn't know the shot clock was running down, was getting ready to reset it. He looked at the opposite goal and just put it up.
Diaw's on Paul. Duncan's on Griffin. Parker's on Crawford. Blake got it.
It's all strength right there by Blake Griffin.
He's 1 of 7 in the fourth.
Been real quiet here in the second half. Only 9 second half points for Blake.
Saw working on his neck and on his knee after a pretty hard tumble earlier in the game. Leonard leading into Crawford. Got the foul out of Jamal. He'll go to the line. The second on Jamal Crawford for the Clippers.
Shot clock running down. Look at the eyes of Boris Diaw. He looks at the other end, recognizes the shot clock is running down, and just puts it up.
And Duncan had done the same thing when he had the ball earlier in the possession, but that's what Boris Diaw does for this team. Let's take a look at the upcoming playoff TV schedule while we have a second here with Leonard at the line. TNT tomorrow, couple game 5s. It's the Nets and Hawks, the Blazers and the Grizzlies. TNT Thursday, game 6 is Chicago, Milwaukee. These Clippers will go to San Antonio. Friday, ESPN game 6s. Atlanta, Brooklyn game 6. Memphis, Portland game 6 if necessary. And for more on these games, log on to NBA.com or across the NBA game timeout.
Well, the Spurs coming in tonight and listening to Greg Popovich said, look, we need to be more efficient at the free throw line. They're at 77% and from beyond the arc. 11 of 22, right at 50%.
Paul rockets down the lane. Got it.
That went right at the body of Tim Duncan. Smart
18
move
for Paul, and Reggie 8 in the fourth for Chris Paul.
Oh my God.
It's going downhill. Look at this. Felt the contact.
No
Just
contact.
put the ball on the rim. A little bit of English.
Tim Duncan just picked up his 3rd foul for San Antonio. Chris Paul goes to the free throw line, where he's a perfect 4 of 4 tonight. In the series, he's only missed 1, 19 of 20.
Hello.
A 4-point game with 2 minutes to play.
I don't like the matchup here with Jamal Crawford on Kawhi Leonard.
They go down low to Kawhi with an athletic catch. Crawford sticking on him. Shot clock at 5. Leonard, the dance, and the long 2. It's picked up by Paul. He's off to the races with trailers, including Redick. He finds Crawford, and Diaw is right on JJ. Screened by Griffin. Paul, Griffin, Jordan with a secondary assist for Chris Paul. DeAndre Jordan with a big-time flush. He's got 21. Clippers down by 2 with 1:31 to go.
is.
Trivago does the work for you and instantly compares prices.
Trivago,
for over
the guy with no
600,000
belt.
hotels. I've been saying this a lot lately, but what does it mean for you? It means that by using Trivago, you could save up to 15% or more when booking your next hotel. Instead of accepting just one price or spending hours searching a bunch of sites, let Trivago instantly compare prices from hundreds of websites to save you both time and money. And that is how Trivago finds your ideal hotel for the best price. Hotel Trivago.
Rizzoli and Isles are taking a break.
You're not thinking of doing something crazy, are you?
But the biggest season yet is worth the wait.
So, what now? We drink. Cheers.
Rizzoli and Isles returns this June
That sounds like crazy fun.
on TNT.
What is this shit?
We have the series tied at 2. We got a 2-point game. This is game 5. The bench of San Antonio has outscored the Clippers 48-17. The Los Angeles Clippers have 3 guys in their starting 5 who have played 40 minutes. Another who has played 36. Whereas the bench reg of San Antonio has Diaw at 22 and Mills at 14 and Ginobili with 18. So that bench has played a factor in this one, at least in terms of rest for the Spurs, as you predicted.
And we expected that coming into this series. Remember, the Spurs bench averages 40 points a game.
Barnes is in for Crawford. It's Diaw. Green trying to extend the lead. Rebound by Jordan, and a big one it was, and here comes LA. They've hit their last 5. Ball maneuvers. Griffin for the tie, rejected by Duncan. Rejected by Duncan. Green. Parker. Right into Redick. Knocked away by Jordan.
Nice.
And a foul.
I'm wondering if that foul was down low to the body of Tony Parker. How about the defensive effort here by Tim Duncan? And something I was real surprised about. We talked about Kawhi Leonard being the key defensive player of the year. Here's the back-to-back blocks by Tim Duncan. I'm surprised Duncan has never won Defensive Player of the Year for the Spurs. There's a foul early on by Redick on the arm of Tony Parker.
39. He's played 38 minutes, and he goes up against one of the most athletic players in the game, and rejects him when he caught Spurs. Parker at the line. The foul went on J.J. Redick, and Redick is fouled out of the game. And Crawford is in.
Parker has struggled at the free throw line in this series.
58% coming into tonight.
Let's get in the fight.
3 of 4 at the strike. So one of his obviously better free throw shooting nights in this 5-game series so far. Hits the back end of 2. The lead is 3. 48.5 seconds to go. So the timeout is taken by the Clippers. They've got 120. San Antonio has 220s, and the Spurs have a foul to give. The Spurs with a foul to give, leading by 3 in Game 5 on TNT.
Freedom of choice is what you got. Freedom of choice. Freedom of choice.
No other scents feel like Glade. Uplift your attitude with our clean linen fragrance. Feel fresh and new. Feel Glade.
Rizzoli and Isles are taking a break.
You're not thinking of doing something crazy, are you?
But the biggest season yet is worth the wait.
So, what now? We drink. Cheers.
The Zoli and Isles returns this June
That sounds like crazy fun.
on TNT.
It's the Spurs by 3, 48.5 seconds to go. You see our game reset. Let's talk now. The Clippers, Reg, will inbound the ball.
Well, obviously they're going to advance the basketball up here. You don't need a three right here. If you're Doc Rivers, you're thinking maybe a quick 2-for-1 opportunity. 48 seconds left in this game, 24 on the shot clock. If you're Chris Paul, you've done a good job of getting to the rack. Now, if you can collapse the defense and find one of these shooters, that's possible. But remember, no J.J. Redick, who has fouled out. So a lot of those threes are going to fall along the line of Jamal Crawford.
Crawford, Griffin, Jordan, Paul, and Barnes, who will inbound for L.A. Leonard wants ball. Now the handoff to Diaw. It's Crawford to Griffin. Missing at the rim and fouled on the play.
All they do is pick and roll.
Leonard was a little bit late rotating over.
4 fouls on Kawhi Leonard of the Spurs. Griffin will be at the line.
It's a great move right here to go for a quick one. Only 9 seconds came off that shot clock. So you got that 2-for-1 opportunity here.
This will be the 13th and 14th free throws tonight for Blake Griffin. He is 10 of 12. He's got 30 points and 14 rebounds. But in the fourth quarter, he's gone 1 of 8 from the floor.
And this is that Achilles heel that people were scratching their head with the Clippers. Can they make free throws down the stretch? During the regular season, they were 28th in the association at 71%.
All you do is shoot free throws.
2 misses. Fighting for it inside. Griffin slaps it away. Paul vacuums it in. Outside. Tucker, Green. Barnes got it and was hammered inside. 30 seconds to go. I do not want this game to end. I know it's late, but it's been so enjoyable. So much give and take.
Well, if you're Greg Popovich, I'm looking at his bench. Splitter has that warm pack around his calf, so he really doesn't think he can come back in. But you need better rebounding on the floor here for the Spurs.
Leonard just picked up his 5th.
Another bigger body here. Now the officials huddling over here to see who the foul was on.
Well, they're not looking at replay. All they're doing is just talking with the official score and the clock operator. The conversation was had. The Clippers tonight, in addition to not hitting their threes, are not hitting their free throws. They've had 16 missed free throws tonight. 24 of 40. Barnes at the line.
On the reverse side, it's been the Spurs this game making their free throws, 25 of 33.
Barnes' first free throw tonight.
Now you go offense for defense. You bring in Austin Rivers for Jamal Crawford. Well, Greg Popovich, I have 2 timeouts. I wouldn't be surprised here that he calls a timeout to advance his basketball. They're going to play it out.
Difference of 7 seconds, game clock and shot clock. Tony Parker in control, picked up by Paul. Leonard is picked up by Barnes. Austin Rivers is checked in. Outside, Green, 3. Picked up by Barnes. Timeout Clippers. They burned their last one, used their last timeout there. With possession down by 1 and 6.9 to go.
Austin Rivers got real lucky on that play. He turned his head and lost Danny Green. He tried to dig too much. Very fortunate. Danny Green had a clean look in that short corner. Look at the dig by Austin Rivers. But he forgot that he was guarding a shooter. He just lost him. I mean, Danny Green just missed this. And this is what's scary in a situation like this. Chris Paul has been phenomenal here in this second half. And his ability not only to penetrate, but he does an excellent job at drawing contact.
Well, with 2:08 to play in this fourth quarter, the Spurs led by 7. Clippers have gone on a 7-1 run, just under 7 seconds in regulation. The Clippers are inbound. Griffin, Jordan, Crawford, Paul.
And you got Kawhi Leonard. We talked about the taller, athletic, defensive player of the year on Chris Paul. Watch second shot opportunities here too for DeAndre Jordan.
Paul lost his footing. It's off to Griffin. And he got it, but was the ball in the cylinder? Was the ball in the cylinder? Was there interference on the play as Jordan got his hand on the ball on the shot by Griffin?
They're calling interference, which is allowing the officials to go to the replay center. From the naked eye, it looked like the ball was still on the cylinder as DeAndre Jordan comes up. Yeah, that is not going to count. That's still within the cylinder. That is a good call by the official, Josh Tibbins. Now, from that overhead view, it looked like it was still in the cylinder. Let's look here. Yeah,
boy, just barely touched it.
Yeah, that's still on. And he did touch it. Yeah. Well, are they looking? I'm looking at Doc Rivers and DeAndre Jordan. Are they trying to see if the ball was still in the cylinder or if DeAndre Jordan touched it?
They're looking at it all, and they're communicating with the NBA offices back in Secaucus. So Borgia heads up that crew, and they got every possible view they could want.
I mean, maybe a finger touched it. Look at this, Kevin. I mean,
just grazed it.
Yeah, right there. And what they're also doing is looking at the clock, too.
Watch this right here.
This will tell us it all. Absolutely. Right there. And you see the ball change directions, too.
Offensive basket interference. They went it away, 4.9. They also put on 0.6 of a second.
Wow.
20 seconds.
San Antonio had 2:20s left, and they take one right here.
You know what I say in football? It's a game of inches.
It's a game of millimeters when you see that.
Wow.
The Clippers with their second offensive basket interference call tonight.
But look, they're not out of it. This is still a one-possession game. Quick foul. What's unfortunate is the Clippers don't have any timeouts where they can advance the basketball. So they have to go length to length.
Rivers is back in with Paul, George, Barnes, and Griffin. For the Clippers, San Antonio sends out Ginobili, Duncan, Parker, Green.
And the Spurs have had trouble in closing out situations. Tim Duncan, a couple times this year, has thrown the basketball away in this situation.
And his owner is about 2 feet away. Leonard is the 5th Spur on the floor.
I like the move here, having DeAndre Jordan cover Tim Duncan out of bounds here.
And Rivers is coming for Crawford.
That's a big wingspan. Matt Barnes and Manu Ginobili kind of getting into it underneath the rim here.
Duncan, Green, the whistle. Blake Griffin just picked up his third. And 0.8 of a second off the fourth quarter clock, down to 4.1. Clippers are out of timeouts. Spurs have a 20. Green is his second trip to the line tonight.
Now, if you're Greg Popovich, if you make both of these free throws, you've got to foul as soon as the ball comes in. You can't let that ball to get past half court.
Green has only taken 4 free throws the entire series. He's 2 of 2 tonight. Diaw for Duncan.
On pop, I'm fouling in this situation. No timeouts left here for the Clippers. As soon as it comes in, I'm fouling and sending them to the free throw line.
Green had it. Leonard's got it. Another Clipper foul. 1.2 to go.
Oh, you've got to come up with that rebound.
That is on Crawford.
You've got to come up with that rebound. They got what they wanted in this shot. And it's Danny Green keeping it alive, and Kawhi Leonard coming in secondly to come up with the possession.
Kawhi at the line. 7 of 9 from the stripe for Leonard. 17 for the game. The lead is 3. 1.2 to go.
What a wonderful game.
Got it. 4-point lead for San Antonio. They go the other way. Griffin is there. And San Antonio has won a thriller. The Spurs lead the series 3 games to 2 and can close out this series on Thursday down in Texas. And off a terrific performance by the Los Angeles Clippers in Game 4 in San Antonio. They can't hold on to the lead. They at one time were up by 14, and the Spurs carve out a 4-point win. And they've won for a second time on this floor.
Wonderful effort by a host. The bench for the Spurs kept them afloat early on in this game when the starters struggled. And they just found a way to gut out a huge victory for San Antonio.
Duncan with the double-double. He is standing by with our Team Ignacio.
Thank you, Kevin. Tim, the Clippers had a chance there to win this. They almost did. The interference call, I know you were standing right there. What were you thinking as that call was made?
I stepped up to contest Blake's shot. That hadn't worked out for me so far this series, but he didn't throw the lob. He shot the ball, rolled around up there, and we're just lucky enough that DeAndre went up and touched it.
I know this team is known for keeping their cool and being even keel, but was it as thrilling to play as it was thrilling to watch?
It was. It was a great game. Just unbelievable things happening left and right. Guys fighting for the ball in there. We got a tip in late. That was huge for us. The rebound there, we scrapped it out. It was great.
Now you have a chance to close out the series at home in San Antonio. How huge was this win for the Spurs?
Oh, huge for us. It was huge for us. We got 2 chances to close out. Obviously, we went at home. So we'll gear up. We're ready to go, and we'll try to get it done there.
Thank you, Tim. Kevin, Reggie.
Thank you very much. The Spurs were plus 30 points from 3-point territory. Their bench was plus 31 points. They had 3 in double figures off the bench. Diaw 10, 13 Mills, Ginobili with 14. And Blake Griffin, who finished with 30 points to lead the Clippers, was 1 of 9 in the fourth quarter, 2 points. Griffin in the fourth quarter in this series, 4 of 21. Coming up next inside the NBA, presented by Kia. For Reggie Miller, Jamie Maggio, and the rest of our terrific TNT crew, Kevin Harlan saying good night from Los Angeles. Now we take you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson in Atlanta.
Edge of your seat stuff at Staples Center in Los Angeles as the champion Spurs claim a 3-2 series lead over the Clippers. We'll have the complete highlights and analysis of this game inside the NBA presented by Kia. It all comes your way next.
He's that magical kind of player. He's going to have one of those moments.
There's no excuses. He has to step up.
Yeah, it's going to be a battle. It's playoff basketball. This is what it's all about.
You never know what's going to happen.
I think he's going to continue to play. And that's how you win championships.
This is the playoffs, baby! The playoffs!
Welcome to the most unpredictable playoffs ever.
Now we're cooking.
When you need something utterly unique to wear, go to your wardrobe. Your jewelry wardrobe. Jared, the Galleria of Jewelry for the ultimate selection of Levion. Only Levion, masters of jewelry design for centuries, makes jewelry with chocolate diamonds. Gorgeous, trend-setting looks with limited editions you can only find at Jared, making Levion the essential part of her jewelry wardrobe. That's why she went to Jared.
Every great story needs an epic final chapter. You leave only the strongest characters and make them fight for the glory. A force united by their quests. The stealth bombers, the wizards showing new tricks. The golden warriors, the flying angels, the most feared offensive. Unsung heroes, the unstoppable stampede. They are all here. Let the battles begin.
Coach, can you talk about the fourth quarter stretch? Was that just the experience that you guys have been down in that situation before it got you guys through?
Has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain. Hold her steady. Legendary.
Born blind in the limit of the faith we had. Slim cover like a can. Whole house slept. Drawing pictures in the bed. Waking up and racing down the stairs trying to catch my breath was so simple. Superman, trick or treat, wet socks. Bike rides in the summer to the best spots. Could've sworn I was king of the best odds. Running around with the dogs in the backyard. Growing, never knowing what the past done. Living life like the mystery of packed lunch. Getting whipped in the playground, scratched up. Coming home after school on the last bus. Back then it was all about laughs. Hit the corner store for the new Flair packs. Mine was a religion and happiness was a fact. It's a shame how the time goes past, moving so fast. It's like I'm moving at light speed. Slow down. Need to slow down every once in a while sometimes. To see how the world goes round. You need to slow down every once in a while. You don't need to go so fast. Things changed in the pop shop, got an offer. Packed up, moved out down to Colorado. Sunshine, clean air, and not a lot of problems. And that's when I discovered Pogs and Tamagotchi. Time passed and the friends found punk, yeah. Or whatever, man. A lot of it was junk, but we loved it. Made us feel cool, little dumb kids. Run around just for fun, doing dumb shit. I was lighting all my candles at both ends. Woke late, getting drunk with the friends. I was trying to stay positive, even though I pretended it helped. Cause at home I was lacking a happy ending for all. Saw a lot of tall trees fall in the name of vindication. My sister taught me to follow my crack. Cleaned up and got the bags packed. Swore that I'd never go back. Moving so fast. It's like I'm moving at light speed.
An enemy has been slain.
Slow down. Slow down. Every once in a while sometimes. To see how the world goes round. slow down every once in a while. 'Cause you don't know, you don't know, you don't need to go. So when I was 19, I decided I was done with it. In Seattle with a head full of drum rhythms, falling in and out of love with these young women, thinking they could make a change with blood given. Nah, I was too young to face it. Looking to the top, still thinking I can make it. Local all-star, still singing from his basement. Finally got a shot and I've been working every day since. Found love in the city where the angels fly. Put a record out with Joshua, made out climb. Came home after 2 years of playing out rhymes. My little angel was no more mine. Wanted raised with a friend, it was not easy. Made a leap to the future and got queasy. Started working on the things that had lost reason. Now I'm sitting with a pad, moving so fast. It's like I'm moving at light speed. Slow down. Need to slow down every once in a while sometimes. To see how the world goes round. You need to slow down every once in a while. 'Cause you don't know, you don't know, you don't need to go so fast.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Into the light, he has destroyed eternity. Ripped
thought I saw you yesterday, but I didn't stop, cause you was walking the opposite way. I guess I could've shouted out your name, but even if it was you, I don't know what I would say. We can sit and reminisce about the old school, maybe share a cigarette because we both fools. Chop it up and compare perspective.